Hello, and we're live. It's RFK Tech here. Yeah, for those of you who don't know what RFK Tech stands for, when I first started my YouTube channel, it was Ricky Florida Keys. So I just shortened it up. So we just actually it was B Tech Reviews. He suggested a shorter name, so that's what we did. Let me check my levels here, make sure everything's good. Yep, audio's looking good. All right, there we go. Everything's looking good on my end. Hopefully, it's looking good on your guys' end. Awesome. So it is September 5th, and this is a special episode I'm bringing to you guys. That's right. This is my second month on YouTube. Second month since the first time. I started back in November until things happened and my channel got shut down. But I'm back for a full 60 days now. And thank you all so much. You have no idea how much I appreciate everybody's support. I got a anonymous donor to put towards the mic. I got it. I now have a studio quality mic. I don't know if you guys can tell or not, but there she is. She's looking beautiful. Hopefully she sounds good. I tested out on TeamSpeak with my gamer friends, and they couldn't believe it. When I said something, they go, "Who was that?" They didn't even know who I was because they was used to, 16-bit technology. Now with the 24-bit technology, it's a whole much better. Even phone calls. I made a phone call from my computer, and the person I was talking to couldn't believe it was Chase, my friend Chase. Yes, Chase is starting up a YouTube channel. He's an outdoorsman. He hunts. He fishes. Matter of fact, he caught a big bass today. So I'm going to show you guys the picture of this bass he caught. This is some good content he's going to be putting on his channel. He's already got 20 subscribers. He's not even started any live streams or YouTube videos yet. So we're going to give him a shout out here in a little bit because he really deserves it. He has a strong desire to bring you guys what he loves, which is outdoors and fishing and everything. So, and I bring what you guys love. It's technology. That's what we're going to talk about tonight. So glad to be here tonight. One thing I got to be careful with is I got to raise this up a little bit because my coffee is sitting right underneath this. And if I'm not careful, I'm going to spill my coffee. That's good. Dunkin', if y'all wondering what I'm drinking, Dunkin' Donuts, hazelnut coffee. You can get it at the store. You can get it most of any stores. Dunkin' Donuts, hazelnut coffee, French vanilla cream, and coconut cream. Now, it's not half and half. It's 3/4 French vanilla, and then it's got a fourth of coconut cream. I kind of experimented with the mixture. When you do 50-50, it was just too much coconut. Just too much coconut. So, I mean, it's just, how they say, too much cowbell, and, too much bling, all these, famous people saying all that stuff. Well, you can't have too much coconut because it's coconut's powerful. Yeah, it's a very powerful nut we have down here in the Keys, coconut trees. So you can't have too much coconut because it'll overpower the French vanilla. So, anyways, that's what I'm drinking. Let's see who's in here tonight. Yes, first off, we are broadcasting live on Facebook and Twitch and YouTube. Happy Labor Day to all. Thank you, everybody out there that works hard every day to just do everything. I mean, all the jobs out there. You got people that work in fields that this has. I mean, if nobody worked in the grocery stores, how would we get any food? If no truck drivers would drive, how would the food get to the store? How would gas get to the gas station? Airplane pilots. There's a lot of stuff that moves by planes. And you got big ships that bring stuff from China. Yeah, like my microphone. Yeah, it's made in China. But hey, it's one of the better ones made in China. That's what you got to do. You got to shop with the stuff, just like your phones. There is China phones out there. The OnePlus is made in China. It's okay phone. But some of the other China phones are not as good. So there's different products that's made different ways, and some are made better than others. Just like my walkie-talkie from my amateur radio. Just like my old walkie-talkie here. This is an Anytone 878. Awesome radio. Made in China. course, they stole a lot of the ideas from Motorola, which was made in USA. But that's just an example. You have to do some shopping, researching, and you got to figure out what's good. And that's one reason why we have this YouTube channels, the SMT Nation. It's a group of us that are passionate about tech. We do the research for you guys so you don't have to. We look everything up and we bring it to you and we give it to you, and then it helps you as a consumer understand the wireless technology, how it works, when it goes wrong, how to fix it, and all that stuff. That's what we're here for. Same thing. So thank you to all the Labor Day, the first responders, our military, everybody. God bless America. Just so appreciative that everybody that works hard for our country. So now we got that out of the way. Hello from the UK. Look at there. UK. Oh, Joe is first. He's first. Yes. Also, let me know what you think of the mic, if it's good. I did some testing, so I think the audio levels are okay. I just got to make sure I don't talk too loud, but I think I'm far enough away and I'm talking across it. I've been experimenting for a little bit just to make sure it's okay. So just let me know if it's muffled or distorted or it's just too loud, or you just want to say, Ricky, stop yelling. You don't have to yell because this thing is powerful and sensitive. So I understand. I know I get carried away sometimes because I'm having so much fun. Yes, almost time. Thank you, Kathy, for showing up. I am so grateful. It's you all are just like a second family to me, you know. I really appreciate it. I actually look forward. Yeah, I had to get my coffee. I look forward to come on here and see you guys, interact with you guys. That's why I love live streaming, because I can interact with you guys live. It's a lot different than a video. I know you guys are saying you want videos too. They're coming. I got some in the works right now. I'm going to do a whole series on each frequency band and show you guys where it came from, how it become, who has it, the pros and the cons and all that kind of stuff. Do what we do best. All right, we got 16 in here so far. I know it's a holiday weekend. There's a lot of people that's doing stuff, so I know it's kind of crazy. It's like, why did you do a live stream on Labor Day weekend? I know. Well, the great thing about it, we have the replay. That's right. So if you do miss this, you can catch us on the replay. Came on. Hello, Joe. Hello again. Everybody's saying hi. Mike is here. And don't forget down at the bottom, our one-time donations. Adrian, Dan, Kimon, Michael, Piazza, and Paul Boyd. And our anonymous person that made a nice, generous donation to help get this mic. Why they wanted to remain anonymous, but I don't know. Maybe they didn't want to know they didn't want their wife to know that they donated to my channel. So maybe that's why. I don't know why. But we're so glad that he was able to donate. Baby Yoda, yeah. Hello, RFK Tech. How are you tonight? I'm good. Yeah, like somebody said the other day, they said, wow, are you on coffee? You're all wound up and going crazy. It's actually the more I'm getting into this YouTube, the improvements is going, it's actually boosting my morale as well. It's making me happier, more energetic and excited. So, I mean, when I look at this screen myself, just see where I've came from before, you know, from my first live stream 60 days ago, it's amazing. I watched it the other day. I was like, wow. I looked at the way the video was before and the background of my apartment in the background, you know, it just, and the way it looks now is so professional. And thank you guys for all your donations to help me get there. And I'm not out of the woods yet. Keep the donations coming because StreamYard's due today, but they give you a two week grace. So I use a little bit of the StreamYard money to get the mic. And I know we're going to get some donations. Just if 2 or 25 people donate $20 or $2 a piece. $2 and 25 people. Now got it paid there. I mean, simple $2. And it don't have to be tonight. It can be anytime in the next couple weeks. So as long as we keep getting donations in, I'll be able to keep doing all this good stuff here. Hello, Sean. Welcome to see you. May I tell you what? Just about every stream I go to, you're there. I go watch another of these streams, and I look in there, and Sean's there. I go to this stream, Sean's there. Sean is one of the most active people in all the YouTube communities, not just tech, but he's very active everywhere. So he's a dedicated. Yeah, I like your new pic there. Look at that. It's got your new hat there. Boy, he looks serious in that picture there, too. It's like, Audio and vid good for us. Okay, great, great, great. That's awesome, awesome, awesome. Let's see, Sean. You're a moderator on just about everybody else's channel. Well, there you go. I just realized that you're a mod just on about on everybody else's channel, and you're so dedicated. You're always showing up. So, congratulations, Sean. You're a mod on my channel. There you go. I'm just looking through the chat, make sure there's no hanky panky going on. Looks like everybody's behaving and being good. As always, the moderators do a good job keeping the rats and the mice out, and the snakes and the worms. And yes, thank you, Kathy, on my second month. Thank you so much. Nice, looks and sounds good. Well, thank you so much. That means a lot. Let's see. That's a huge mug. Yeah, this is a. Yeah, that it's a big. It's a big cup. It's like a cup and a half, I think. Thanks for reminding me. Oh yeah, see, and I got my. This is Mossy Oak Deer Creek mug. I got this at Walmart. It was probably made in China, I'm sure. You know, that's what we need in America. We need the industrial revolution. We need all these factories to start up in America, make the stuff that's over there. That's what we need. We need to bring it all back. Can you imagine how strong we'd be if we did that? Sure, everything would be a little more expensive than that, but the quality is going to be better. And it's made here. It helps everybody here, because buying stuff over there is just helping them. But we don't have no choice. And I'm not going to get political on you. I'm not even going to go there. So I'm going to try to keep political out of the tech here. So I get Starbucks beans at the store and make it at home. Yeah, that's a great idea. That's exactly what I do with my Dunkin' Donuts. So yeah, very good. Nice to see you tonight, Robert. We're all part of one big machine. Yeah, you're right, Sean. You're absolutely right on that. I sent the link out to some people. Actually, a bunch of people tonight, I figured. But, you know, it's holiday weekend. There may not be anybody popping in, but we'll see what happens. Maybe we'll get some people popping in. I know Silva said that he might pop in. He just got home, so he's just getting settled. And I know he's doing his pull-up tonight live, so make sure you catch that later on. He has a real good show. Everybody says I sound good. Awesome, awesome, awesome. The carrier should deploy all their bands on every tower. We should not have to buy a high-priced device that has every single band. Yeah, we need all those bands. That's for sure. Yes, sir. I do a mod a lot. Yeah, well, there you go. Congratulations, buddy. All right, we're caught up here in the chat. We got 19 people in here. Let's see if anybody else pops in here real quick, and then we're going to talk about our topic tonight. And of course, I kind of left it a little wondering. Has anybody guessed what I'm going to talk about tonight? I didn't say what I was going to talk about, but I kind of put enough out there. So I don't know if you guys picked up on it or not. So also a huge thank you to our monthly Patreon members that's scrolling down to bottom. Mike W, Baby Yoda, Kimon, Paul, Gene, Troy, Gregory, M. Welcome all as a monthly membership. And you get free tech support. If you need help with anything, you need help picking a phone, you moved to a new area, you're wondering if your phone's going to work, which carrier do I get? Which prepaid's the best? Which MVNO is the best? All that kind of stuff. So I give free advice. Become a member today. Helps keep the channel going too. All right, so no more comments. We got 18 in here. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk what we're going to talk about. Well, Dunkin' Donuts, Kathy says. Yeah. Shannon's here. Skunk Mobile. Yeah, I wonder where Skunky is tonight. I haven't seen him. He's been lurking on other channels. It's so crazy. He kind of like follows me around, and he follows Sneed around. He follows Carlos around. So I don't know. I think they subscribed. I think they hit the subscribe button and the notification buttons, because on those other streams, he's usually there. But of course, right now he might not be here tonight because he might be eating some antennas off of T-Mobile's. All their towers are bragging they have, you know. He actually come on here the other night on Carlos' stream, and he said, I have a hard time finding T-Mobile's towers. I look on the maps, and they're not there. I go there and there's none there, but it's marked on the map that there's color, there's towers there. I look around. It says all I see is Verizon, AT&T towers, but I don't see anything, any T-Mobile stuff. So the skunky's mad. I think that's why he started watching our channels, because he likes cell mapper. He likes learning to see where all these towers are so he can go eat the antennas off of them. So it's kind of crazy. Hello, Jared. Good to see you tonight. Tech for your needs. Hello there. Welcome to the channel tonight. Yes, and as you see the topic tonight, let's see, where do I have it at? I forget even exactly how I typed it on here on Twitter, but let's see. I usually put it in here so I can pop it on the screen, but I didn't even do that tonight. So, yeah, this is what I put on here. Tonight's topic: can technology harm technology? Isn't that interesting? How can technology harm technology? Future threat coming. Let's see if anybody can guess. Does anybody know what this future threat is that's coming? That's possible? Let's see if anybody can guess it. Get some coffee. All right, type in the comments what you think. What do you think is a technology that's a threat to technology? Where I use T-Mobile works fine with you. Okay, that's great. There's many areas that does work great. That's awesome. Now if they would just get the I bumped the Mikey here. Now if they can just get the rest of the country we're going, everybody would be happy. Skynet. Nope, it's not Skynet. It's close though. Let's see. Here we go. 3-letter word. It's called EMP. I saw this come up a while back, and then all of a sudden it's coming up a lot more. And then a couple days ago, I see this, September 3rd, 2020, and this is from DHS, Department of Homeland Security. So here's the thing about even talking about this subject, because there's a lot of people that don't like conspiracy theories and all this kind of stuff. So when you start talking conspiracy stuff, a lot of people get turned off on it. They don't even want to know about it. But guess what? When it hits the DHS, which I don't know if you guys know what DHS stands for, it's the U.S. Department of Homeland Security. So that's a federal agency. So when they're going to put an article out this, it's serious. So they're combats potential electromagnetic pulse attack. So they're combating it. There's threats already being made that other countries have made the technology. So there's a very real threat. It says here, the U.S. Department of Homeland Security continues to prepare against ever-evolving threats against the American homeland. Most recently highlighting efforts to combat I'm just going to say EMP because I'm not saying that whole big words again. EMP, which could disrupt the electrical grid and potentially damage electronics. Today, the department is releasing the EMP program status report as I don't know why they just don't shorten it. They just keep saying the same long words again. As part of an update on efforts underway to support the Executive Order 13865 on coordinating national resilience to EMPs. 13865 establishes resilience and security standards for U.S. critical infrastructure as a national priority. So yes, President Trump just signed this executive order to do this because evidently there's some new intel that just came in that supports that, yes, there's a possibility of something is going to happen. They're going to tag us. Or we have Dr. Mario, which is the code word for the you-know-what pandemic thing going on. So yeah, so they're thinking that this is possibly a secondary attack. So not to put anybody in fear or make anybody scared, but this is stuff you need to know about. And the reason why I'm talking on my tech channel is because this very thing, an EMP, would affect everything. It would affect cell phone towers, electricity, the satellites up there, everything. It would fry everything. So we'd be back into like when I grew up in the 80s, back when you didn't have anything. You had to go to a payphone to make a phone call. So this leads up to another topic that I'm going to be doing very shortly, possibly another live stream. I'm going to introduce everybody to amateur radio. Amateur radio has been something that's been going on for many, many years. It's an ancient technology. It's been around forever. It's pretty foolproof. I mean, you don't need the internet to do it, although there's one part that does do the internet now, but it's not necessary. But the shortwave stuff don't need no internet. You bounce it off the atmosphere, and you can talk thousands and thousands of miles. So coming up very soon, I'm going to do a live stream dedicated on amateur radio. So if you have any interest into it or just curious of what it is, I'm going to explain it to you, and I'm going to show you how to study for your license for your test so you can learn some more cool stuff. And so you can get your license, you can buy some equipment, and you can get on here and talk all the way around the world. I've already talked to 38 countries around the world. So that may be the only communications we have if an EMT attack happens. So, and there's another article up here. Let's see here. It says here, attack on the nation's electric grid. However, both peer competitors, Russia and China, are emerging threat countries like North Korea and Iran, because they hate us, are perfecting this strategic weapon. So evidently there's some intel that's come in. They're trying to perfect this. So they're trying to get ahead of it. Okay, what is an EMP? Okay, an EMP are pulses of energy that can be emitted from the blast of a nuclear weapon, portable devices like high-power microwave weapons. So it doesn't have to be a nuclear. Uh-oh, I just saw some lightning outside. We've got more storms coming. Awesome. We need some more rain. So these pulses can be man-made or can be from an explosion. So it doesn't have to be a nuke. A nuke would be the worst way to do it, because when you send a nuke, what's everybody else going to do? They're going to launch their nukes. So that's a bad thing to do. So we're thinking it's going to be a sneaky kind of attack, and they're going to send a drone type plane or make it like a passenger plane. Put a passenger plane up and fly it over top and then explode it. So there's different ways they can do it. And we know how these terrorists can be on making creative things to attack us. So thank God Mr. Trump is actually doing this. I think, and it's not about him, it's any president that would be in office, got this intel, they would do the same thing. So I don't want to turn this political or anything, but I'm just saying. All right, these powerful pulses, when interacting with the Earth's magnetic field, have the ability to damage electronic and electrical equipment such as computers, cell phones, transformers, and transmission lines, as well as critical communications and infrastructure. Even worse, the design of America's electric grid means that damage to certain critical substations could cause cascading failures across the country. You get a thunderstorm, your power goes out. How are you responding to that? When you're going to get it on? When you're going to electricity is like mandatory. You got to have electricity, especially in just like here in South Florida, man, down here in the Keys, or in Texas or Louisiana, other places. In the summertime, it's brutal. Without air conditioning, man, you'd just like be very hot. And we got to power our electronic devices too, our computers and cell phones. We got to be able to charge everything. So electricity is very, very important. Plus food. You got to keep your food cool and your beer cold, some people would say. I don't want to forget them people. So yeah, electricity is a very important feature. So if we're without it, we're uncomfortable. And with all of our electronic stuff is all interconnected, the internet and smartphones and all that stuff. If that all gets shut down, we're in trouble. While the threat of an electromagnetic pulse has been around since the first nuclear bomb, this stuff's been talked about for many, many years, all nuclear detonations generate an EMP field. Our heavy reliance on technology to enter, that's what I just said. They've warned us since 2001 that our central U.S. infrastructure is at risk. staying at a high altitude. So this isn't like something at Earth level. It's like high altitude. I'll show you that here in just a second. Puts our infrastructure at risk. And that's what's called a HEMP, which is a high altitude electromagnetic pulse. A HEMP would likely involve the detonation of a nuclear weapon miles above the Earth, where kinetic damage would be relatively harmless, but the EMT effects would be their most potent. So that's a possibility, because if somebody wants to drop a nuclear bomb on something, it's going to destroy everything. And it's going to be uninhabitable. But what the next step is, you just take out everybody's, connected to electronics, and you just put them back into times, and then another country can come over and invade them easier. So that's the whole purpose. You don't want to destroy it so you can't take it over. You just want to cripple them so that they can't do other things. And here, let me show you this. This is a post or a picture from, as soon as it comes up here. This shows you what they would potentially do. So if it's 30 miles above Earth, so 30 miles, that's about 120,000 feet, I think. Just guessing. This is the circle. They put it up 120 miles, the circle gets bigger. They put it up there 300 miles. This is the circle. Now, what else, if you guys remember, flies at 300 miles above Earth? That's right. That's where Starlink is floating right now. So we're talking about low Earth orbit. So all they have to do is put a magnetic pulse up there. So they could actually launch a satellite with an EMP in it. And when the satellite gets right over this target like this, it could go off and make a circle of destruction just there, a concentrated circle. So, yeah. And what else is up there? Communication satellites for the military. You got other kind of stuff, weather satellites, all anything that's up there in that. So not only is it going to do this 300-mile circle on the ground, but it's 300 miles across up in space too. So other satellites can get damaged from this too. This is another picture they have on here, kind of showing you what it does. You get the burst. Basically, it's a gamma wave burst. It comes down, it hits, has aspiring electrons. It hits the magnetic field, and then it twists around, and that's where you get the damage from. It's all electron. So it's not a concussion. It's not a lot of heat. It's not explosive or anything like that. It's just a energy field that comes down, and it just fries electronics and stuff like that. So if it would happen, you might see a bright light or something like that, but that's about it. But it's not meant to damage or kill people. It's just to take out your technology so that they have a advantage over you. Just like when World War III comes, which it's coming, we just don't know when. But World War III between Israel and Russia, Iran, Turkey, all those people over there, it's coming. We just don't know when. And the theory is that these countries would do an EMP over the U.S. to cripple us so that we can't help Israel. And if you're looking at what's going on over there with these peace deals and all that, it all goes together. So the chances of something like this is very, very likely to happen. And I hate to say anything like that, but us as consumers and citizens just have to be prepared. There's ways that these preppers, there's people that make the preparations on things. That's what they do. The prepping for disasters. Now with these newer threats coming out, those people we all thought were crazy. That's like, oh, you don't need to do that. You're wasting your time. You're wasting your money. But now, as the threats get more, now everybody's looking and saying, oh, wow, maybe these guys got a good idea. So maybe every person needs to have a plan for the future. So maybe it's a good time to get your amateur radio license. Maybe it's a good time to buy some equipment and store it underground in a bunker with a Faraday cage, which a Faraday cage is like a wire mesh that goes around it to actually protect it from the electromagnetic pulse. It absorbs all the energy from it so it don't get into the devices. So there is some things you can do. I mean, I could talk on here for like 4 or 5 hours and explain all that, but a lot of the prepper stuff, there's already videos out on other YouTube channels about preppers and all kinds of other stuff. So I'm not going to do a 5 hour live stream. Basically, I just want to bring this to you guys' attention that technology possibly can take out technology. And we just need to be aware of it and know about it. And I don't want nobody to be in the dark about it and something happen and then somebody be mad at me. It's like, well, why didn't RFK talk about this? He's a tech guy. He should have told us about this. So I just don't want that to happen. If there's a chance for something where you can be prepared, that's what I want to do. And by all means, I am not trying to cause panic to nobody. We should not be never panicked. We should be always prepared. And that goes for everything in life. We need to be prepared for hurricanes, tornadoes, earthquakes, natural events, and then war events. We need to be prepared on all that kind of stuff. So this other article here last month says China has first strike capability to melt the U.S. power grid with electromagnetic pulse weapon. So the article's already been coming out here lately, but I haven't talked about it just because I waited until like some kind of official thing come out, and there ain't nothing more official than the Department of Homeland Security. So let's see if this has any more extra stuff in here. Well, yeah, this is talking about all the China's weapons. Yeah, they got all kinds of missiles and stuff. They could easily put an EMT on there and just put up there, and they could easily do it. So, okay. I'm pretty much talked about all this stuff already. Here's another article, and another one, and another one, and another one. So here you go. So there's a bunch of stuff you can read, you can search on yourself and stuff. Who was that dude? That's freaky. So there's some stuff out there. Just want to give you guys an update on that. Let's go back in the chat and see what you guys think about this here. Let's see. I'll find my place here. Oh, okay, here we go. Oh yeah, here we go. Cell phones to landlines. Yep. Electromagnetic interference. Nuclear winter is rare. Yep, nuclear winter is very rare. Soon they launch the nukes. Well, no. I don't think nobody's going to be launching that because they don't want to destroy everything. They just want to take out. That's why this new thing is probably going to be the things. After all, humans are the ones creating the programs. Yeah. Oh, you guys are talking about Terminator. Oh, yes. Which brings up to the next thing I'm going to talk about. I'm going to talk about this here in just a second. They researched the 1859 Carrington event. It was possible to read a newspaper in the middle of the night the Aurora Borealis spotted in Cuba. And Aurora Borealis is northern lights. And yes, they was as far south as Cuba. Yeah, that was the largest CME, coronal mass ejection, solar flare, however you want to call it, that happened, where that was an X10 event. There's different levels of that. That was an X10, which is the max. So if we got an X10 today, it would be equal to what this EMP thing is that we're talking about. It's man-made. So while we're on this side, let me pull this up and just show you. I wasn't going to do a big in-depth thing on the solar flares and all that. But this, let me put this on screen. So here on the screen, you can see from the sun, you got sunlight. Just the sun rays coming off the sun gets to Earth in 8 minutes. So whatever sun comes off the Earth reaches us in 8 minutes. That's how fast it goes. That's what gives us light. Oops. Then a solar flare, which is like an explosion on the surface of the sun, can send out X-rays. It's an X-ray emission. And it can come out between 8 and 15 minutes. Then, and of course, then you have radio noise emission, which lasts a few days. So 8 minutes up to a day or so. And then you also have energetic particles that comes off the sun too and hits our atmosphere. And that's the same thing, 8 minutes to up to 3 days. Then you can have a major flare, which can make a magnetic storm. So it messes up when all the stuff hits our magnetic field on Earth. It screws it all up. It makes it glow, get the northern lights. It also makes radio waves travel farther, except for in very low frequencies in the shortwave. It wipes out that band there for a little while, but then it comes back and then it ignites the whole Earth to where you can talk all over the Earth with just 1 watt of power on the shortwave, upper shortwave bands. So, and right now we're in solar minimum. So right now the sun's not putting off any flares because we're on solar cycle 24. We're at the end of it. We're right between 24 and 25. We're in solar minimum. But solar maximum is coming back. It'll be coming in a few years between like 2023 and 2026. But this maximum coming up is not going to be as powerful as the last ones. So the chance of having a Cardington effect is very rare. It can happen, but it's not likely. So these solar flares, as long as they're small, don't even harm Earth at all. Just makes the radio waves go better. And then you get solar wind, which can happen during solar minimum like we're in now. And it's just a steady stream of energy coming off. And you can have it 4 days constant. So that's just a tip of the sun and stuff. So I know the sun is not really wireless technology, but it does affect our technology. So that's why I want to bring that up. Yes, thank you, MS, for bringing that question up. After humans are the ones creating software programs. Yep. Michael says there are good reasons that Huawei cell phones are banned from the U.S. market. Yeah, exactly. China spies. Yep, that's what we're afraid of. Definitely so. Payphone 25 cents for 3 minutes. Well, actually, I can remember in middle school, payphone was only 10 cents. All you had to do is put a dime in there. You just put a dime in there and you're good. Yeah, it went up 25 cents later on. Oh, look at here. It shows you how old we are. Kathy says, I remember when payphones charged a dime. I don't remember much time you got. Yeah, I don't remember how much time it was either. Uh-oh, we're showing our age. Uh-oh. The most powerful attack is killed electricity. This day and age, a lot of people don't know how to function with. That's exactly right. We become very, very addicted and dependent on electricity, for sure. 20 people still in here. Make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. California's already under threat with the power grid. Yep. Hey, what's up, Ricky? I'm jumping between podcasts, yours and Tito's. It's fun podcast hopping. Oh, see, I didn't even know Tito was going on. He usually goes on earlier in the day. So, yeah, I really need to make some kind of a Twitter. I'm gonna make a Twitter messenger group and just do nothing but have people post their live stream times that they're forecasting. That way we can kind of shuffle things around so we're not on top of each other. So I know Carlos and SMT both were on live last night. That's why I jumped on here tonight. So that's the last thing I want to do is compete with anybody else. But glad you popped in and say hi, Maverick. Yeah, that's funny too, because I actually sent Tito a link, I think. I think he's one of them I sent the link to. Triple digits electricity is short supply during the daytime for California on triple digit days. Yeah, when it gets hot. Yeah, those air conditioners really suck a lot of energy. Kathy at 10 cents, I imagine for not long, maybe 15 minutes. Yeah, I can't remember how long it was. Israel has McDonald's, cell phones, and democracy. Iran has forced. Oh, boy. Yeah. Yeah, we just got to be careful about that, because we don't want to offend people. And there may be kids on here. So, you never know who's watching. So just got to be careful with the comments. Just got to be careful what we say here. Hello there, Finney Samuel. Yeah. Good to see you. I remember China was dysfunctional, one of the biggest nations globally, but they suffered from Chicago gangsters. Even Japan invaded them and bullied them. Every nation could not anymore. Yeah. Yeah. Nukes give comfort countries leverage. Yep. That's the thing. It's just crazy. China is scared because they do not know who's crazier, our president or their president. Oh boy. Now remember what I said, Michael. Gotta be careful with the political stuff. Gotta be very careful with the political stuff. Because that could spin off into a whole nother type of live stream. And that's the kind of live stream we don't want to go crazy. All right, so everybody in the comments, what do you think about technology being made to kill technology? Or should I say destroy technology? Kill's a bad word. It's the thing, you got to say everything correctly nowadays. Otherwise, people might get mad at you. So let's see what else. There's another thing that I saw that was pretty good. I don't know if you guys seen this. Let me find where I got it here. I got it here somewhere. I got so much stuff up here. I'm constantly studying things here. So, oh, yeah, here it is. Okay, here we go. Let's see, we got any comments here? Nope. Okay, so let's go to this. All right. So, as you know, the merger happened. Dish is building a 5G standalone from the bottom up. What's going on? Just woke up and slept all day. Okay, Carlos. Yeah, I just woke up too. A little bit ago. 4 o'clock. Yeah, 4 o'clock I got up. I'm getting myself ready for working night shifts since I'm going to be working soon. So I want to get ready for night. So I've been up all night and sleep all day too. Good to see you, Carlos. Welcome to the channel. We're just talking about technology destroying technology, kind of like EMPs and stuff. Kathy says, "Hello, Carlos. Nice sleepy Saturday." Yeah. Yep, up all night. Yeah. Carlos is a nighthawk too. Yep. Well, plus he's 3 hours over there, so his late nights are not quite, like when it's 4 o'clock in the morning over there or here, it's only like 1 o'clock in the morning over there. So, yeah. But anyways, Dish, is going to be building this network. I brought up their website. They actually have a sub page on their Dish network site for wireless. It's like dish.com and then wireless. So I want to show you guys this. So they're already started building the page. So here's some stuff they're saying. 5G for America, discover the new breed of 5G network. Because it's going to be a standalone, nice network. They bought the most band 48 license. So when they launch this, they're going to use quite a bit of band 48. Probably 120 megahertz, just about every county between the unlicensed and the PAL license that they just bought. So with all the rest of their spectrum. So Dish has a really good chance of building a really nice network with all this stuff. And with this new equipment that can do multiple bands in one antenna, it's really cool. So I just want to show you this. They have a site up here now. And it doesn't have a lot of stuff on it, but it just shows you the history. All this. And look at here. See the Dish truck? Yeah, it's kind of funny seeing a Dish Network truck going up to a cell phone tower. Usually you see Dish Network trucks going to your house to install a dish for TV. So it's going to give us a while before we get used to seeing Dish trucks going out to cell sites and installing stuff and everything. So, but here we go. So yeah, and then of course you got Boost Mobile in there. Now we don't know if they're going to keep Boost Mobile as a separate brand, like a prepaid brand, or if they're eventually going to change the name to Dish Wireless as well and just make it Dish Wireless prepaid. We don't know. But for right now, I guess they're going to just keep the Boost Mobile name because it's already there. It's already established. They're just going to keep going with it until they get their nationwide network built. And then I think they're going to merge that brand into their main thing later. So we'll see what happens. 5G will kickstart a new era in American innovation with the same transfer of impact as electricity, steam, and the semiconductor. So yeah, this is their website. So it's just a sub page. And then of course, this tab here, they're hiring. If anybody knows anything about cell phone technology, they're looking for construction managers, software engineers, tower technicians. If you want to climb a tower, here you go. You can make some money. So yeah, they're hiring. I looked on here. There's lots of jobs. And I'm kind of getting a basis on the markets they're going to open up first by just looking at the areas where these jobs are. I would say, of course, Colorado is going to be one of the first markets, because that's where their headquarters is. So the Denver area, Littleton area, all that part of Colorado is going to be on. Los Angeles, and I saw St. Louis, Missouri, and then I seen Charlotte, North Carolina. There's a lot of jobs there. Miami, Florida, up in New York area, because they're actually building logistical warehouses. They're actually getting them built now to store all the equipment and have all the technicians. So they're getting all the logistics set up. They already got one test market they're actually starting to build, but I know they haven't announced it yet, so they're kind of keeping it hush hush. I'm pretty sure it's in Colorado. It's where they're going to build their first network or their first market. So, but yeah, so they're hiring right now. So if you know anybody that can do this kind of stuff, there you go. Then, oh yeah, this is showing you the jobs. See here, New York City, St. Louis, Las Vegas, Seattle, San Diego. This is kind of showing you the cities that they're going to start, where they're going to do the first market in. They're going to do like a lot of the major big cities first, like Nashville, Cleveland, Portland, Chicago. So they're going to build all these areas simultaneously. They're not going to do one market, then go to another market. This is a simultaneous build. They're going to do all these areas at the same exact time, which is pretty incredible. And that's why they're going to be able to get nationwide. It's in 3 years. They should have all the urban areas done within the first 1 to year and a half at least. So, and then of course I've seen this on Boost Mobile here. If you go into the Boost Mobile site, you can see on here too. Step up to the new upgraded network. Well, it's not really out yet, but what they're meaning by this is they're talking about T-Mobile's network. So that's what they're talking about. Because remember, Boost customers were on Sprint stuff. They're forcing them off onto T-Mobile's network. So, of course, Boost Mobile is going to promote T-Mobile's network as stronger, faster, more coverage, better, just like the same old thing that they do. Now, here's the phones that you need to have for the new network, for the MVNO part of Boost to work on T-Mobile until they get their new system deployed. And so these phones also have the frequencies that they're going to be using pretty common to get things up. But here in the future, there's going to be some new bands on here. So some of these phones have band 48 that's just necessary. But there's other frequencies too, like 12 gigahertz millimeter wave is going to be very important. So there's a whole bunch of different bands that needs to be put in the future phones. But at least this will get people going for now until we get to that point, especially when all those future phones have to have all these 5G bands in it. But remember, right now, this is all just LTE. So right now, Boost Mobile is going to be LTE. As future goes, they'll be coming out with some 5G phones that work on Dish's network and Skunky's network at the same time. Exactly. So there you go. Let's see what everybody's saying in the live. Let's see where you go. Okay, here's where my spot was, right here. Colors will be up all night. Yep. I slept during the day and the summer's too hot. Yeah, that's true. Now I'm going to force myself to sleep early to start waking back up early. Oh, okay. There you go. EMP threat is real. Damn, Russia. Yeah. It ain't just Russia. It looks like China is the one. China are all those countries that hate us over there. They're the ones that's perfecting it. And DHS got some inside scoop on it. So now they're issuing the threat. So, and we're getting close to World War III. The last thing that needs to happen before World War III happens is the leader of Syria has to be assassinated. Once he's assassinated, they will blame whoever does it. And I wouldn't even be a bit surprised if it was an inside job by those other countries. They actually assassinate him, and they frame Israel for it, and so that they're the ones that did it, to overthrow all these peace deals that Israel and those other countries are signing, because we're up to 4 peace deals with Israel with some of these other countries, and it's making those other countries that hate everybody, it's making them mad. So, and this is even in the Bible. I don't want to get religious in here, but it's in the Bible. It's prophesied that's what it's called, the war of Gog and Magog. It's in there. and the countries. It describes them to the T. And it even says that USA won't even be in, because in the Bible it says Babylon, Babylon the Great Whore. That's what it's called. Well, and it all explains that too. But yeah, that said that attack will happen and make us defenseless where we can't help Israel. It's all in there. That's what's all crazy about it. Everything that's happened so far has already happened. Robert says, for everything said about Russia, they seem more willing to join us against China, even though you can tell they double dip and just want another strategy coming to it. Yeah, I can tell you right now, Russia is not our friend. They will side with Iran, Turkey, and China. And a matter of fact, Russian troops just killed some American soldiers in Syria. They just did an attack. So Russian forces just killed some American soldiers. So that just happened. I saw that today. Told you they have been putting up new towers here, fresh, non-shared. It's crazy here. Oh, so you're seeing some dish towers going up already, Carlos. Interesting. Maybe you can do some videos on it and show it to us. It'd be really cool to see what they look like, Hey, Carlos, you were up at 3 a.m. today. Yeah. I'll start in Kashmir. Okay. T-Mobile is stupidly wasting money. They brought Sprint. They now own Sprint's towers. They should have just changed the antennas on the towers, and they now own. Yeah. Well, the whole way that the process they done is horrible, because they're decommissioning. Now, there is some towers that Sprint actually owns that they put up, like monopoles. They install the monopole, put the antennas up. Sprint actually owns them. So yeah, those were inherited to T-Mobile. But now if Sprint was renting tower space on a tower with their antennas equipment, they're decommissioning those. They're taking all of them down because they don't want to pay the rent. They don't have the money. So they're trying to downsize tower sites. Yeah. For a company that's oversaturated, overcongested, they're downsizing. That density that Sprint had when you mixed with T-Mobile, that density was beautiful. It's just a shame that they're doing this way. Don't understand it. I know it's all about money. That's the reason they're doing it. We know that. So yeah, that's a shame there. So, okay, so we've been on here for 57 minutes now. Let's see. Just leave it up. We got 20 people still in here. I know probably the rest of the people are all busy with Labor Day stuff. Partying, visiting their family, cookouts, especially up north. They had a nice cold front come through up north and made everything really nice up there. So let's see. Mav says, Ricky, the Middle East conflict is a holy war, rights that cannot be settled. They've been fighting since the beginning of time. They have patience to carry out their plans. Just look at 9/11. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's a never-ending thing going on. So very true. So yeah, everybody's busy. Tito's live, so I'm sure there's quite a few people over there watching his channel right now. So that's basically all I had to talk about tonight. I just want to talk about the EMP thing, just let everybody know about it. Let you guys know about the amateur radio topic I'm going to be doing coming up. I'm going to do a live stream on that. I'm going to show you how to get your license. It's very easy. The entry level license is very minimal information. And I will be doing some YouTube stuff for my amateur radio club that I belong to here in the Keys. We have another channel set up there that's set up for that. So we're going to be doing that pretty soon. We're going to be having live streams on there and talk about amateur radio stuff and just have a good old time. So you can watch. There's YouTube videos right now that you can watch online that will train you everything you need to know. It teaches you everything about amateur radio and sets you up for the test. And you can go online and you can take a practice test and you can go through the questions. The questions are there. The questions and answers are there. So if you're smart, you can even memorize the whole thing. And then if you want to, and then learn about the hobby later, which there's been many people doing that. They memorize the questions, they take the test, and then they come on every YouTube channel, every Facebook group, and they come on there. I'm a newbie. I want to do this. How do I do it? And we want to just slap them because it's you just got your license. You just learned everything you need to know. But see, people are not doing that. They're getting their license first, and then learn everything later. So that's what they're doing because they don't want to learn everything first, then take the test. They're just doing it the other way around because they know there's people out there to help them. So, and there's some people does that with cell phones too. Sometimes they'll do that. They'll buy a cell phone, then when it's not working the way they want, then they'll come on these YouTube channels saying, wow, this ain't working right. And then we talk to them and say, well, yeah, it's not going to work right because you didn't get the right phone. You got a China phone that's missing all the bands. That's why you got slow speeds and no coverage everywhere. And see, they learn the hard way. That's our whole thing on this channel is to educate, help everybody out so that they can get through wireless tech a lot easier. Let's see. The Holy Land has been promised and chosen for thousands of years before that. Two examples of success stories, the Moors, the Ottoman Empire. Oh, yeah. Yeah, all that ancient history stuff. Yep. You learned in school. I find it creepy that we have democracy government and our leader is being buddy-buddy with other countries that is ran by dictators that has a long past of being our enemy. Well, that's the first thing you try to do. I mean, if you have enemies, the first thing you try to do is negotiate and reason with them and try to get along. Because the last thing you want to do is be in a war. It's the same thing when you're being bullied at school. The last thing you want to do is go out and kill everybody. You want to get through the problems of the bullying first. You want to do it a diplomatic way. So I think that's all he's trying to do. Without going political again, there. I know you guys want to push me into that political arena, but I'm not going to go there. Not going to go there. So just trying to keep this tech related if we can. But yeah, I understand what you guys' opinions are and all that kind of stuff. I find plane loads of cash to Iran creepy. Plane loads. Oh, you're talking about you mean the Obama deal you're talking about. Plane loads of cash. Yeah. Okay, I think that's what you're talking about. Yeah. Okay, so anybody have any further questions? We've been on here for an hour. I just want to do a quick stream tonight. I know Ova is going to be going live pretty soon. Let me see. Let me pull up and see who is live and who's live. Let's see who's live right now. I'm looking on my YouTube. Got all these channels on here. Oh, it doesn't show Tito's live. That's weird. Maybe he's not live anymore. It just shows me live, is it? And then let's see, Siova. I can't remember what time Siova goes. And I know he's in LA, so he's way over there. Welcome to the channel. Let's see. He hasn't set his up yet, so I think it's 11 o'clock. I think when he goes live. That 11 o'clock is different from that's later for us though, because of 3 hour difference for sure. Okay. Oh, yeah, Tito was live an hour ago. Okay. All right. So let's see here. Let me look on Twitter because people always post when you're going live and all that good stuff. Let's see. Anybody else have any questions? Let's see here. All right. Who did that? Do you remember? Uh-oh. Was a good stream as always. Well, thank you, Kathy. Thank you for showing up. Pepperidge Farm remembers. Laughing out loud. I remember EMPs in the Matrix. Ooh. Yeah, isn't that funny how some movies have this kind of stuff we're talking about? Makes you kind of wonder, huh? All right, let me look on here, see who has streams that they put in Twitter coming up here. So we got 21 people in here. I don't see no other streams advertised here, so let's see. Oh boy. There's a lot of people posting stuff on Twitter. It's mad about what's going on. Uh-oh, there's somebody's cat. Somebody slammed the door on their patio. It scared the cat. He jumped in the air and landed in the pool. That's hilarious. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I don't see any other kind of streams set up or anything. So, all right. So, what you guys want to do? We've been on here for an hour. 19 of you here. You want to just, if you guys want to keep on going, press one. Yeah, there you go. Press one if you want to keep on going a little longer. And if you do, I'll just leave it open to talk about whatever you want. You just post a question. We can go on the maps and look around the country. We can do that. Or two, it's like, no, it's holiday weekend and I got other stuff to do. We'll let everybody vote. Oh, geez. Everyone should know about this. Good job. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Sam. That's what I tried. I want to try. And I really hate doing controversial stuff and, and doomsday stuff. I hate to do that. But this is just something I feel personal that you guys have a right to know that it's possible and you need to prepare about it. So I like the background. Cool scenery. Yeah. Yeah, that picture is actually taken down here in the Keys. Yeah, we got some beautiful water, beautiful trees. Of course, this picture was taken in the summertime. You see the blue skies, or the wintertime. That's when it's the most beautiful here. Summertime is a lot of clouds, a lot of thunderstorms, hot, humid, hazy. Can't see very far. Well, we got some ones here. Some people wants to go. Kathy's going to call it a night. Good night. You know what's funny, Ricky? I just got done taking test, passed it, the technical part, and the general license used. Now I'm going to start third one general. So wait a minute. You already took the amateur radio technical or technician exam? You passed it already? Oh, I didn't even know you was thinking about it. Well, that's pretty cool. Yeah, because Caleb's an amateur radio operator. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, I could definitely help you get set up on digital mobile radio. Get you one of these handheld radios here. Yeah, buddy. You can get one of these, buy this little box, connect it to your internet, and you can talk to me or anybody else in the world right across the radio. Basically, using the internet, it connects the two boxes together. It connects them. So it goes radio to the box, goes through the internet, goes to a server, and then it goes back out to the other box, and then it comes out across the radio waves right across your walkie-talkie. So it's basically a walkie-talkie link. It's almost the same concept as Nextel now, because you know how Nextel used to be, it goes to the tower and out the tower, and all the towers were linked together with internet. It's the same thing. Basically, DMR and Nextel is almost the same thing. But now that Nextel is gone, the infrastructure is gone. Now they just do the same thing. Now you have the radio that has the internet inside it. So the Nextel has the internet in it. It uses the internet, goes to the server, and it goes to wherever it needs to go. So now the new Nextel is just push to talk over cellular. That's basically what it is. So, yeah, and I'm waiting for this Dr. Mario crap to get over with and me get back to work and make some money so I can pay my Nextel dealer. I can pay them the money I owe them for these demo radios, get them turned back on, and then start, playing around with Nextel and try to sell it again too. So that's my goal. All right. We got some people wants to stay here a little bit. Tito finished up. He was gaming. Oh, he was doing a gaming thing. That's another thing I want to do one night too. I want to do a gaming episode with you guys too. So let me do that right now. Let me get the game started here. I'm gonna click on it. I play World of Tanks. That's my game I play. So I just clicked on it. It's going to start. Hopefully it doesn't use the resources I need for the stream and make my stream jittery or anything. It's an intense game, so it uses a lot of resources on the graphics card and all that good stuff. So, and this is an old laptop. It's a 2013 model. It's a supercomputer, but it does good. Very proud of this thing. This MSI GT70. Very awesome. If you have a moment, continue. Yeah, there you go. I'll continue here a little bit longer. I still got my links out there for anybody who wants to join too. The ones I sent links to. I still use SIP for internet calls. Okay. Want to get one internet, and I'm getting new office next month, and want to set up tower antennas and do real short waves. Holy cow. That's good. That's awesome. I think you'd be really happy with it, Carlos. And I know exactly what you need to get done too. There's a new antenna that just came out. It's called a flagpole antenna. It's basically a flagpole converted into an antenna, and they built it brand new. It's 47 foot tall. You can put it up on like a 20-foot tower, so it doesn't have to be that tall up there. You put this antenna on top of the tower at 20 foot up, and you could talk the world with this thing with 100 watts. It's incredible. New technology. They're starting to ship them next month. And the radio, I mean, I'm running a Yaesu 891 here. It's good for mobile use, portable use, or base use for your house. All you need is a power supply. You hook this thing up, 100 watts. You talk the world, man. Well, I can get you going. Definitely for sure. I got 38 countries I've talked to so far. So I got 38 countries around the world I've talked to with 100 watts and this portable antenna on it. It's just it's a 12-foot antenna. And I've talked 38 countries. And some of them countries I talked to in my Jeep, because I have an antenna on my Jeep. I can stick this in my Jeep, and I can rock and roll from my Jeep, talk all over the place. My favorite bands is like 3 megahertz and 7 megahertz. Shortwave. And there's a new band too. It's called 160 meters, which is at 1.8 megahertz. It's actually down by the AM radio broadcast frequency. So we can almost talk on AM radio frequencies. So we could talk. There's a special band for us that we can use. And those lower frequency bands are the best in the wintertime. When it's wintertime up here and summer in the south. The radio waves work better at night because it's nighttime longer. So nighttime communications is the low frequencies. The upper frequencies during the day, when you got electrical magnetic stuff going on in the atmosphere, those work better during the day when the sun's out. So yeah, when I do my amateur radio live stream coming up, yeah, I'm gonna talk all about that stuff. That can easily be a 2 or 3 hour live stream for sure. Voxer for push to talk walkie-talkie. Yeah, that's just an app you install on your phone, but the actual Nextel radios, they actually have the Nextel radio set up their actual radio with the cellular inside it. So it's a little bit different. The thing is, with a phone, you have to hold the phone up and you have to push the button on the display, hold it in while you're talking. It's not that easy too. And plus, if you get phone calls and other stuff going on, it interferes with the push to talk thing. Where that's why businesses and stuff, they like having the push to talk over the radio, because it's a separate radio. You can put it on your belt, put a speaker mic up here, and when you're working, it's easy. You just reach up, put the button, and it's mainly made for workers. So that's what it's mainly geared for. Let's see. You know what else is creepy? I use quarters at the laundromat to wash my clothes. Now, when I asked the bank for $30 a quarter, they forced me to take less. The bank said we are having coin shortage. Yeah. Well, they're having shortage because the thing is, people are using credit cards more, plastic more, because they don't want to touch money. You shouldn't be touching money at all right now, because the what is all over the money. It's infected. Remember, the code word is Dr. Mario, for that. Don't say the C word. Say Dr. Mario. So, yeah. Well, looky there. I'm here. And the picture sent on your message. Let me know when you got it. Okay, yeah, I haven't even did that yet. Let me do that right now while I got some people in here. All right, let me find it here. All right, let me go to Messenger. Oh, yeah. Let's see, we got this one here. Your internet connection was restored? Oh, I didn't know my internet connection went out. Oh, maybe this is from earlier or something. Okay, so let me download this into the folder. Okay. Went to my bank and they said they have no shortage right now. Oh, I guess it's just regional areas. Not being able to talk about it tells me it's one big joke. Yeah, I know. At least in my town. What are the banks doing with all those quarters and all? Yeah, what are they doing with all that stuff? Yeah. All right, so they got that one saved. Okay, let me get this next one here. Get this one. Come on. How does I click on something? Nothing happens. There we go. Holy cow. That's just crazy. Okay, there's that one. I guess all these were from today, right? Fat fishies. Fat fishies. I don't think I've ever caught a bass that big. I don't think so. I caught a big catfish one time, a channel cat up in Clinton, up in Lake Erie, up by Northwest Ohio. Yep. Wow. I cannot wait for your channel to start. I'll tell you what, I'm going to be watching every video and every live stream. Guarantee you. Because I think that's just cool. Yeah. Okay, so let me pull this up now. All right. I guess this is 2 different days too. Because the first picture, you and a red shirt. Yeah. Okay. All right. So here we go. Gives you an idea. All right. So here we go. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe to Chase's channel. I'll post the link here in a minute. The name is right there, right on his Chase's Clearwater Fishing. He's got 20 subscribers already. He is going to do YouTube videos and live streams of him fishing, and he's good at it. I mean, look at this, guys. Look at that fish he caught today. I guess that was one today. Isn't the thing beautiful? Look how big that thing is. That is a beautiful, beautiful fish. Makes me kind of hungry. Look at that. And look where he's fishing at. Oh, he's up in there, Ohio. Got some nice ponds that he's got exclusive rights to fish in. So it looks like a pretty big pond up there too. But look at this. Look at these fat bass. Fat bass, man. Isn't that crazy? So yeah, make sure you subscribe to his channel. He got a Hero 8 camera. Does 4K videos with 60 frames per second. I think he's got a wireless mic. He's going to use it somehow with it. He's got the SD card coming. So pretty soon he's going to be doing his videos. And then when fishing's done, he's going to do some outdoor stuff like hunting videos and stuff like that. Might even do some trapping too. So, but yeah, if you guys love the outdoors, you love fishing, and I know there's tons and tons of fishing channels out there already, but give this guy a chance. He's 18. He's got one more year of school left. He's got a good job. And he lives in the country and he loves fishing and everything. And he's got the big desire to do a YouTube channel. So why not let him do it? Let him show off his talent. Awesome, awesome. Yes, beautiful, beautiful fishies. I just love fish. I just think fish is just awesome. Let's see. Let me get your channel. Let me post it in here so people can click on it. Let's see. Yeah, as soon as you get your SD card, I know you're going to do it. Start. There we go. Let's see. Yep, there it is. 20 subscribers. Yeah, I'll post it in the comments for you guys. There you go. There's his channel. So videos and live streams coming for him if you love the outdoors. He's a friend of mine. He's also an amateur radio operator. It's really cool to see young people getting into amateur radio as well. So yeah, that's how we became friends. When I used to live in Ohio, he was in the same radio club as I, and that's how I met him. And he's a firefighter. He's a volunteer firefighter up there in Adamsville, Ohio. So yeah, so he's a busy guy. He's working, volunteers at the fire department, goes fishing, and now he wants to do a YouTube channel. So he's a busy guy. Pretty awesome. Okay, let's see here. Let me get back to the comments here. Let's see. Okay, there's the pictures. Okay, I'll just show them the pictures. All right. Let me talk. All right. Find out where I left off. Okay. That. Cash, coins, paper money, slowly being transitioned away. Sucks for anyone who uses cash. Transaction features a barcode with 666 on either forehead. Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, that's talked about in the Bible too, about the one world government and mark of the beast, all that stuff. So yeah, very, very true what you're talking about there. Research is out there if you guys want to read on it. That's for sure. Red shirt photo is the one I got today. Oh, okay, so that's the one you got today. Yeah, that picture is really good you took today. You got the sun behind you. The picture was much, much better than the other one where the sun was facing you or behind you, and drowning you out. Yeah, it just takes time to learn how to take pictures and videos and all that stuff. Big fish, yeah. Beautiful fish. Marlins, yeah, we got marlins down here, yeah. Thank you for the shout out. You're welcome. You deserve it. I remember I started on day one too. Everybody shouted me out. I have no problem. So there's his channel. And yes, that pond, I'm only one with the permission to fish. So all the fishies are his. Nobody else. That's why he can catch the big ones. And the fact that he can just go out there and just throw that thing out there and catch them is just amazing. Because I know how many of you guys have went out and fished all day long and never even caught nothing. Yeah, I've had some days like that too. I used to go with my dad in his boat over in Seneca Lake, go fishing. And some days we go out there fishing all day from the boat, not even getting nothing. And then this boy, he goes over there and just yanks him out. I'm on the phone talking to him. He goes, I got one. And that's what I told him. I said, you need to have a YouTube channel so you can do this over the video live, or make a video and then put it on. I said, yeah, I think people will be excited and happy to watch it. Yeah. There's nothing more exciting than catching a fish. They use bank checks, debit cards for what's trying, but their laundry machines take quarters, like I'm being targeted, singled out for being a laundromat customer. Yeah, that sucks to have to be able to do that. So luckily for me, my landlord has washer dryer downstairs. It's outside in a closet. So all I got to do is go out there, and $30 in quarters. Yeah. Well, I mean, if you got a lot of laundry to do, I mean, you think about it, it's what, $3 or $4 just to wash and $3 or $4 to dry per load. And if you do 3 or 4 loads, yeah, you're going to go through 11 quarters and stuff for sure. Okay, here, let me show you guys my video game. I'm a gamer. I play World of Tanks. This is my game right here. So, just to show you what it looks like here. This thing's, okay, here we go. All right, so yeah, these are the categories. If you can see this is categories. You got light tanks, they're really fast, and you got no armor on them. Then you got medium tanks, they're support tanks, they got a little bit more armor on them. And then you got the heavy tanks, that's got lots of armor on them. They can take a punishment. Then you got tank destroyers, which don't have much armor, but they got big guns on them and take you out from like way across the map. They're snipers, tank snipers. And then you got artillery. That's what an SPG is. And they can shoot anywhere across the map and rain shells down on other tanks. That's one of my favorite things to play, is artillery. And then this is the levels. They have 10 different levels of tanks. You got level 1. So if you go to level 1, I'll show you guys an instant of a level 1 tank, or tier 1, if you want to call it that. There you go. So these are the entry level tanks here. Here, I'll show you this. This is what they look like. This is a 1. It's a pretty cool game. This game is free to play. I've been playing since 2012. So I got quite a few battles in. I've got 187 tanks in the garage that I actually have in there. And I have probably twice that many researched. So I probably have 300 that's been researched. So this is a little tank here. This is a little baby here. So this is what you start off when you're first. The level ones are all free, so you can get this tank and you can play, and you work it up and you get points, you get experience points and coins, and that's what you need to buy the next level tanks. And you just work your way up till you get 10s. I have 31 level 10s. This is 1080p, so it's slowing down my connection. I only have 30 megabits upload, so this just proves to you when you're doing heavy data intensive stuff, you need more upload speed for sure. So this is level 2. As you see, they're starting to get a little bit bigger, go faster and everything. Yeah, there's a 2. And then when you, of course, 3s and 4s are almost the same. Then you go to 5. This is about halfway through there. This is when you start getting these. You get some famous tanks. Let's see, there's one tank in here that's pretty famous, I think. I think it's a Sherman. Yeah, this. Oh, and you got different countries too. I forgot to tell you that too. So you got different countries as well. See there? Now you can go up here. This is the tech tree up here. You click on this. This shows you all the tanks that you can get. This shows you all the countries. See here, you got USA. These are all the tanks. See, it's a level 1 down to bottom, and it goes all the way to 10 over here. So it goes from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, all the way to 10. And then you go to Germany. You click on Germany. You got 1 all the way. See how as you get more variety as you go up through here. And see if there's a check mark there. Those are the ones I actually have that I bought. Well, not bought. I bought with my coins and points and stuff. Now here you got Russia. See here, and then you got UK or British, and then you got France, Frenchy tanks, and then you got Czechoslovakia tanks, then you got Japan tanks. And then you got China tanks. And then you got Polish tanks, Sweden tanks, and the very latest one they just added to the game was Italy tanks. So as you see, there's less. So it starts from the top. The first 3 that came in the game was USA, German, and Russia. Of course, that's back the main ones that had tanks in World War II. This game is based on World War II gameplay and everything. So I guess gives you kind of a little glimpse of this. So one of these nights I'm going to do actual gameplay. I'm actually going to play this and try to stream it. What I might do is I might do it on Twitch. I think Twitch, it does live play a lot better than it does on YouTube and StreamYard and all that. So I do have a Twitch account. So, and right now I'm broadcasting live on Twitch right now also. So if you have friends that like from Twitch, you can do that. So yeah, and then you go over here and you click on this thing, and I can just pick whatever category I want. I can go down to a specific. So here I go to level 10, and this is all the 10s right here. This is all of them here. I got 31 10s, and it takes a long time to get these. When we're talking about like 300,000 points, and you only get like between 100 to 5,000 points per battle. Depends on whether you win or lose. So yeah, it takes lots of points, and I got lots of points saved up here. I have 654,000 points in it, so I got enough points in here to buy a couple more tanks. Just haven't used them yet. But yeah, it's a really fun game. There's some really neat tanks in here. So that kind of gives you an idea. Yeah, it's a fun hobby. It's the only game I play. Now they have a sister game like this. It's called World of Warships. It's battle tank or like ships. It just come out 3 or 4 years ago. I play that a little bit, but I play this a lot even more. All right, let's see what you guys are saying in the comments here. Let's see. Robert says he can't find $1.25 the past month. Yeah, ask for less and make more trips. Yeah, that's true. This second T-Mobile hotspot is even worse than the first day. You need to cut this BS out. Yeah, he's talking about this. This is what he's talking about. This is what he's talking about right here. Garbage. This is the Franklin T9. It's got the worst modem in it. It only has like one carrier aggregation. This thing is horrible. Yeah, I showed you guys some speed tests I did on it. The cool pad's a little bit better, which was the first one they sent out. The cool pad. Oh, it's upside down. This one works. This one works. I took the SIM card out of the other one and put in this one. It works. A little bit better. Not as fast as 18, but it works. So, $30 quarters. It says most laundromats have change machines. Yeah, that's the thing with change machines. Oh, it's private in the apartment complex. Tenants have to get their own. See, that's so crazy. I think if you're paying all that money for rent, I think they should provide that stuff for you for free. But I know why they make it paid, because if they don't make it paid, then you abuse the stuff and damage it, and then they're left, buying new stuff, and that stuff ain't cheap either. So I can understand that. No, Ricky, not tanks, but track vehicles. That looks like a lot of fun. Oh yeah, it is a lot of fun. Yeah, you can actually go on Twitch right now and actually watch people playing live. There's people playing live right now. So, oh, I hear some thunder. Yeah, there's some people playing right now on Twitch. I guarantee you. Let's see. Oh, I see myself. Look at that. I see myself live on Twitch right now. Let's see. Here's Twitch. Says something's going on. Have to give bank more quarters or something like. Yeah, that's true. Oh, we got advertisement. Of course, we got advertisements. So the only thing bad about Twitch is you got commercials before you can see anything. So before you can go on here and do this, you got to watch the advertisement. Oh boy, gotta love that. I won't bore you with the commercial. Oh, here we go. Here's an example of somebody playing live on Twitch right here. There you go. There you go. This guy's playing live, only has 91 tanks in his garage. So let's see. There's some other people playing. Oh, look, Leafy's live. Holy cow, he's got 4,700 people watching him right now. Leafy is live. The guy Leafy got banned from YouTube. Well, he's on Twitch too. I guess that's the same guy, or maybe this is somebody else. It's got to be the same guy. I'm pretty sure it is. And here's another guy playing tanks here. This guy's got 125 people watching him play. But I'm going to do some stuff on Twitch too. I'm going to do some live plays, of course. Oh yeah, here's a guy playing right now. There you go. This guy's playing. There you go. This is what it looks like. It's pretty realistic. Like when you're in battle. It's pretty cool. I actually have that tank. That's a premium tank that you can actually buy. I actually won it because I did some missions and I got it for free. But if you want to pay for it, it's like $20, I think. You pay for it, and that's one thing you can do. You can actually buy tanks from the menu too. But I got this one for free just because look at this. He's looking for somebody to shoot here. It's pretty nice little tank. So you got the little map down here on the side, right here. This little mini map that shows you where they. So the green is your team and the red is the other tanks, and there's different symbols to show you what types of tanks it is too. And so here, I'll show you shooting them there. Yeah, World of Tanks is an awesome game. So if you want to play World War II tanks, you play 15 versus 15. So there's 15 on your team and 15 on the other, and they're all live players. So it's really cool. There you go. He just got him 239 points. Just got that guy for 240. See, this tank shoots 3 rounds really fast, and it's a 7-minute reload for each shell. So it's got a kind of hybrid auto loader on it. That's a pretty cool tank. It doesn't hit very hard. It's only a couple hundred points per shot. Some of the tank destroyers can hit like 800, almost 1,000 per shot. So you can almost one-shot some of these tanks, but some of those tank destroyers. Oh, here we go. He's getting this. Oh, he missed that one. For cover. That's what I find, little ponds to hide in. There you go. Oh, this guy's going crazy, man. He's up. How many? He's 1,600 points so far. He's trying it. Look at that. Uh-oh. Somebody just got. Oh, that artillery just got him. That's where that came from. Somebody just hit him with an artillery shell. And down here you see how much health he's got left. He's got half his points gone. So a couple more shots and he's dead. That's the whole thing. You got to survive, and then you got to do as much point as possible to the enemy. And then that's who determines who wins the battle. Wow, this ain't good for him. Let's see here. Okay, I got that already. Oh, they even have soda and snack machines. Okay. Chase says, yeah, today I did the memorial fishing for Kevin Wojcik. My laundry mat only provides a countertop sink and washers and dryers. Wow. I like playing fishing games. It's fun and relaxing. There you go. So I think he'll be signing up for your channel, Chase. You, the tenant, has to bring your own quarters, your soap, your softener, and dryer sheets. Yep. Well, thank God my landlord has one downstairs I can use, so I don't have to worry about that. I just go down. I have to use my own soap and all that stuff too, but all I got to do is just go down, throw it in there, and it's pretty cool. If you think of games, wait to see what's going to be doing. Okay. All right. Chase is already thinking big. He's thinking outside the box. Games are fun. Heck yeah. Oh, I hear some more lightning here. Let's see. Let me pull up the radar. I don't think I have my radar up, do I? So that gives you an idea of that. All right, so what you guys want? There's only 13 people, so some people bailed out. They got to probably get up early tomorrow. So games are fun. Yep. So glad to be able to bring you the stream tonight. It's been an hour and 30 minutes. Any last questions, you guys, or topics you want to talk about? I think I'm gonna make me some food. I didn't even eat when I got up today. Just got my coffee. And that's it. I haven't even ate yet. I just got up and got the stream ready. Let's see. This thing's still going. Lightning's getting worse. Let me pull up my radar. I hear some more thunder. Yeah, we're supposed to have storms the next few days, so we got a weak tropical wave coming through. No hurricanes or anything, just regular thunderstorms. Still got this guy streaming here. I forget how to get out of here. Oh, there. Now it's out there. Okay. Taking a little bit for everything to load up there. Okay, so any other questions we got here? Let's see. What's this? Okay. Oh yeah, Maverick says, Michael, they really just need to change Machine in there, problem solved. Yeah, that would help you out tremendously. Yeah. My pictures suck because my phone has been in 3 ponds. Oh, well, come on, Chase. You're not supposed to drop your phone in a pond. That's why you need to get a new phone that's water resistant so that you don't drop it in the pond. I just picked up a whole podcast portable kit for iPhone, Android with stick LED light and all to improve making videos with wireless mic. Yeah! That's awesome, Carlos. That's awesome. So, what do you think of the microphone, Art? I got it. This is not the model you got either, because the one you got was the 16 millimeter diaphragm, and I think it was like 30 kilohertz up to 17,000. I know 30 hertz. That's the farthest base it goes down, and then went to 17. Yeah, 17 kilohertz. So that's 17,000. So 30 hertz to 17. I looked up the specs on it. This one here is the model above it, the very next one up. This one does 20 hertz to 20,000 kilohertz, and it has a 25 millimeter diaphragm. So it's got the bigger diaphragm. And when I did some research on it, it says the bigger diaphragm you got, and the more the frequency range is, the better it is and everything. So, and this one was $85, which wasn't that bad. I think that's pretty close to what you got yours for, I think. And it come with the stand and all the good stuff. It's the same company. This is the 430. That's what it is. Oh, that's the one you got? Oh, that's the one you got. You're freezing, bro. The share screen took a lot of... Yeah, that's the thing. And also too, I was loading the radar, which is up. So it was eating up all my data. That's what it was doing. Oops, I didn't mean to hit that. Now there's something else trying to load. Yep. Oh my God, look at those storms. Holy cow. Oh, wow. Here, I'll show you guys. This is the best weather app you can get right here. I'll show you guys this thing. Look at this. Check this out. This is called weathertap.com. It's the best app. Yeah, it's going to get really bad here soon. Check this out. We got some thunderstorms are coming. Yeah, see, I only got 30 megabits upload. I wish I had more upload here because I got my security cameras. They're uploading. I'm live streaming 1080. That's uploading. And then I'm trying to do all this other stuff too. So it is taking a lot of my broadband resources. But look at this. Holy cow. I don't know if you guys can hear it outside. Probably not. This is a noise canceling mic too. So look at this. See them lightning strikes coming? And you see where I'm at. This is weathertap.com. It's the best weather app. You can look. It's like $8.95 a month. You can do this on your computer. Plus, when you do the app on your phone, you can log into it too. But this is what we use for storm chasing. This is awesome. It's pretty cool. I just put it in animation mode so you can see the storms moving. Okay, here we go. Yeah, this is showing you how the storms. Looks like they're all coming together. Look at that. That one that just went past us fell apart, but these next ones are not. Oh wow! Now watch. This is directly linked in the National Weather Service. So basically, you have the same access to what they have. Now I go up here. Now watch this. Now I'm just looking at the surface, that rain's falling on the surface. Now when I hit this composite, what this does, this shows you from the surface all the way up to like 65,000 feet in the air. So I'll show you the difference. Okay. This is all the moisture from the ground all the way up in the sky. Now when I click, well, that's over. Okay, there we go. There's the new frame right there. Okay, so now, this is what's on the surface. This is the rain levels hitting the ground. Now this is the rain hitting on the ground plus what's up in the air. So this will pick up moisture that's in the clouds just floating around. Okay, now watch this. Now this mode here is the enhanced echo tops. What this does, it shows you how tall the thunderstorms clouds are up in the sky. So if you look at this orange color right here and this orange over here, see this orange? These are 50,000 feet. Not 50. See, that would be 45,000. Yeah. Yeah, because right about 40 to 45,000, that's when you start getting lightning because they're high enough where the molecules up there are bounced around and you get a little bit of the hail don't come to the ground, but there's enough like frozen stuff that's hitting each other. That's what makes lightning. So yeah, these are 45,000 feet up. That's how hot, and that's why you're seeing these lightning strikes there. So the red is new lightning strikes, and then the orange is 21 to 40 minutes old, and the green is 41 to 51 minutes old. So we got this. So this shows you how tall the storms. That's how you can tell when the storm's starting to get really severe. Of course, these are just regular storms. Now you go here to radial velocity mode. Now what this does is this shows the rain coming towards the radar and away from it. It color codes it. So it gets a spin. So it shows you rotation like a tornado. See, like this storm here, this whole storm, this is a rotating storm. So basically, this green, the rain is going away from the radar. This red, the rain is going towards the radar because the radar is up here in Miami. So this is spinning. This is a spinning thunderstorm. Now, if it's in the backside of it, the back, and you see this same thing, red on green, and that's a rotation for like a tornado. So you can actually spot tornadoes on here. So this is what they use as National Weather Service. And then, of course, if this comes up with a TVS, you see the legend over here. If it's a upside down purple triangle, that's a TVS. If it's a diamond shape with red, that is called a meso. It's a mesocyclone. It's a rotating thunderstorm. That's what this is. And then if it has a square, a yellow square, it has hail in it. And then white is just a regular storm. And that just shows you that. And then you can do this other mode here. This is called the specific correlation coefficient. And mind you, this is NextRad radar. This is what this is. And this shoots millimeter wave radar out. It bounces off of ice, snow, rain, debris. That's what this one does. This shows you debris. Like if a tornado is going, this will give you a debris signature with the red and green showing you that there's a tornado. So yeah, this is wireless. You know, this is technology. So just want to show you guys what technology is out there. So it's just amazing how a millimeter wave radar beam can go out there and bounce off stuff and give us a picture of what's going on out there. So when you look at this storm here, oh, there it went back to the old. Yeah, look at that. Here's where look. This bottom right here, see, that's a little bit of rotation right there too. So when you look at this, that's level 1, it's level 2. So yeah, this thing, it's a spinning storm here. So yeah, this storm could easily make you water spout just by looking at it here. So here pretty soon, this is where you watch for, is down this back side here. If you start seeing a hook echo in here, then that'll show where well, here would be a water spout showing up. So yeah. Oh, can you hear the rumbling? You might not hear the rumbling on here, but I'm sure this microphone's not picking up the air conditioning. I have everything else. There's no radios turned on here, so there's no other noise in here. The only thing I hear is the fan on my computer, the air conditioner, and the lightning or the thunder rumbling outside. So I had this on. This mic is very low volume. It's down. It's very sensitive. I have this on level 11 out of 100. That's all I have it on. And I talk 4, 5, 6 inches away. And when I was talking, oh, there's a lightning strike. It was pretty strong. Chase said I was sounding pretty good. So there you go. So there's a little look into the thunderstorms, a little technology there. All right, so let's go back in here and see what's going on here. Questions? All right, yeah, I already got that. Just picked up a whole pot. Okay, yep, you said that. You're freezing, bro. I don't think it's freezing now. I think it's all right now. Once the radar loaded up, it should stop freezing. My resources is not that bad. Let me look at my resources. Oh, yeah, I got plenty of resources left. So it's, if a phone is not made to fall in the toilet, what would you do? What would make you think 3 times a pot is a good idea? Well, Now, some of these phones are IPX8 rated, which is kind of water resistant. So yeah, the phone's fine. If you drop it in the toilet, drop it in the pond, you pick it back up, you dry it off, it should be okay. Chase, I fished once only, and it was exhilarating. I didn't expect much since I'm a city dweller. Laughing out loud, needless to say, the first time it took me 15 minutes to catch one. Actually, 15 minutes is pretty fast to catch a fishy. I mean, I fished a whole day with my dad in a boat and never caught a single darn fish. So you sound better, but I picked up the 25 millimeter one, 430. Okay, so that's the first one, or did you buy a second one? Or is that so? The 430, is that the one that you got, and you just sent me the specs to the other one by accident, or did you pick this one up like I just got? It's all about having fun. Heck yeah! I lost it because it startled me, and I had to let the pole go. Oh, you caught a big fish and it scared you. And oh, see, that's the thing. When you get your Hero 8 going, you could drop that thing in the water. It's made to, you can actually film underwater too. I don't want to give anything away, but I already planted that idea in Chase's head. To get a big stick, a big long stick, put the Hero 8 on the bottom and stick it out there and stick it under the water and then leave it there and then catch a fish and bring the fish in and film the fish under the water coming up. So yeah, I already spoiled it. Sorry, Chase. It just such a cool idea. You need use wired headset. Stop using Bluetooth ones. Too much delay. I'm not. I'm using this. This is what I'm using. This is wired. That's what I'm using. The only reason I have this on, my Bluetooth headset on, is it's connected Bluetooth to my sound, so that if somebody come on my channel that's in the live stream with me, when they speak, I'll hear them in my ear. Because if it comes across my laptop speakers, then it might interfere. The mic might pick it up. And plus, I don't want to wear the big old bulky Logitech headphones. It just when I put them on, it just makes me look like I'm fat. When I watch myself on the live stream, it looks like that I'm fat because those things are big. I mean, these things are huge. Oh, where are they at? They're right here. I mean, these do sound very good. I mean, these are pretty awesome. This is the Logitech G933. Okay, they're already charged up here. But this has only got 16-bit sound on the microphone right here. And the diaphragm is very tiny on it. So this thing is not going to work as good as what we're using here. Like Sneed's using and Carlos is using. So this is what I used to do my live streams on before. So it's got a very small microphone in here, very tiny. It's only 16-bit sound. That's all this thing does. I mean, it's the best sounding thing that I had at the time. And then, of course, I got the webcam, and it's got HD sound in it. But when I was showing Chase today what it sounded like, he told me, when I went back to this mic, he goes, oh, it's like night and day. So, and thanks to the anonymous donor that contributed the last little bit I needed to get this thing. So that's awesome. You guys are the best. Oh, wait. I was using a buzz bait today. I ran out of spinners. Okay. See, that's what you're going to have to do when you do your videos, Chase. You're going to have to explain to us what a buzz bait is and what a spinner is. All this. That's one thing you do on your videos is just teach us what all this stuff does, because there's a lot of new technology out here that I've never even heard of for fishing. I mean, I'm a kind of an old guy, so back in my day, we used to catch frogs, or we catch worms or tadpoles. We'd actually catch them with little nets. We'd put them on a hook and throw it out there, and that's how we caught bass back in my day. Back in the old days. So we got all this new technology out here. Chase says, what's nice is they built a tackle shop up the road from me called Tuck's Bait and Tackle in Coshocton, and I buy from him because I like to support my local fishing shops. Absolutely. Good for you. Good rain. We got some H2O today also. Okay, awesome. Yes, I got the 25 millimeter 430 model. That's the one I told you about. I don't have two mics. Oh, okay. Well, you sent the link. When you sent the link that day to the mic, it was the one that said A. It said A and it had a 04 in it. That's what the link was. And then when I put that in, I looked at it, and then I seen the other models that were and I saw the 430, and I seen the specs were better, and that's why I got it. So, but that's good that I researched what you sent. So, because I want to make sure I got the best one. So you got the exact same one. So that's good. I know your live stream is amazing now, Carlos. When you're sitting there talking, it's like night and day. I mean, you sound like a big, talk show host. You just like sound really good. And then, of course, then you're getting into a really critical point, like screw T-Mobile. You get closer to the mic, and then you talk softly, and it's just like that punchiness, because the bass. You talk close and say screw T-Mobile. You do that, and I mean, it's really addicting, man. This is crazy. So I'm ordering a Blue Yeti. Yeah, I was looking at the Blue Yetis. Yeah, and I forget where it's made. It's not China, so it's not. But they're more expensive, a couple $100, I think. But the specs are very similar to this, but it's just better build quality versus this Chinese thing versus the Yeti, which is Yeti. Is that Italian? Maybe I don't know. I didn't even look to see where it was made at, but I saw the Blue Yeti. But man, the price tag was a lot more. I was like, well, I ain't gonna have that many donations to get that wired headset, no Bluetooth headset. Ricky got lucky. The last 2 hurricanes hit Texas. Yeah. So far we're good. In the next 20 days, there's nothing supposed to come near us, so we're good. Use headset Sneed sent with you with the wire. Oh, you mean with the other one? Yeah, I could use that headset, which is this one here. I can reach it. The only thing is, it's not that. It's smaller than the other one. Oh, it's an MPOW. Yeah, this is the MPOW. Yes. Shout out to SMT for sending this to me. This is wireless, Bluetooth, plus in the bottom you can plug in the cord that I got here, and I can run that. But see, I'm just trying to prevent myself with. I mean, this does look a little bit more cool than the other one when I'm in a video, but I was just trying something different. I was just trying to see that if I can get away with the very minimum. So since I'm not using the mic in this Trex headset, I'm using the mic over here. Then I figured that, the only thing I'm using this for is just listening to you guys. So, and the latency is not that bad with this headset because I mean I'm really close to the laptop. I mean the latency is like a couple milliseconds, so it's pretty fast. The quality of this is amazing. It has a very fast latency in it. And this is last year's model. So there's a newer one out. Chase actually has the new model of the Trex. It's what he uses, and he sounds really good on it. Maverick says, Buzz bait spinner, all the lingo for fishing, learned it on the games. Also watching fisherman TV shows. Looking forward to when Chase has his up and running. Look at that, Chase. You have a fan already, and you haven't even started yet, and you got you a fishing fan. Congratulations, buddy. I'm shooting for 2 weeks or less. Okay, yeah. So he's going to try to get it up going. Just waiting on my SD card to arrive and my tripod and other mounts. But with the way the mail is right now, it might not show up for a while. Yeah, that's true. Well, I got lucky. This came out of Miami from Amazon, and we have a warehouse in Miami this was in. So it took 1 day to get here. So I ordered it yesterday and it got here today. So thank God the postal service didn't lose it. So Bluetooth has a 2-second delay. Yeah, 2 seconds. 2 seconds? No, don't have no 2 seconds. No, it's 2 milliseconds. 2 milliseconds, not 2 seconds. 2 seconds, that would be 1001, 1002, and then you would hear me. Yeah. Oh, I hear the rain. That storm is here. Let's see what it looks like on radar. Let me do a refresh here. Oh, the one looked like it lightened up a little bit. Look at that. This one down here is nasty. The lightning lit up on this one. This is just like little showers right now. So, yep, this is 10:57. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, this is current. Yeah, that was at 10:57, and it's now 11 o'clock. See, this updates every 4 to 8 minutes. Is when this radar updates every 4 to 8 minutes. So it's almost real time. Now you can go on some apps on your phone and get radars for your phone, or you can go online and look at stuff. And but sometimes they don't update for like 10, 12, 15, 20 minutes at a time. And a storm could be right on top of you. You don't even know it because you look at the radar and you go, oh, I got time. I got time to go out and get my groceries out of the car. And then you go out there and all of a sudden it's there. And then lightning hits and almost strikes you and stuff. So, yeah, real time radar is like very important. When we're doing storm chasing, that's very important. And that's another thing that amateur radio operators do. They do storm chasing. Just like Reed Timber, he's a famous storm chaser. He did Facebook Live through the whole hurricane when it hit Lake Charles. He was live. And you can still go on his channel right now and watch it. You can watch the whole thing live. I watched it live with him. And I was telling him I was using this radar, and I was telling him when those vortices, which is like a mini tornado inside the eye wall, were coming towards him. I told him there's one coming. And he even said, he says, look, the wind just changed directions like crazy, like really fast. And that's what that was. It was a mini tornado in the eye wall. And that's what was doing most of the damage when the thing hit land. So yeah, amateur radio operators are very important for storm chasers. So it's very cool. Very cool. For guests, you will have delay. I used to with Bluetooth. Oh, you mean delay hearing the guest a little bit? Okay. Wire away is the only way. Yeah. Only solo you can with Bluetooth. Yeah. Yeah, I probably should do that. Probably should try that the next time I have a guest on here and then try it and plug it in. I got the wire right here. Let's see. I got the wire right here. Yep, I got it. There it is. Oh, helps by getting near the camera. Camera's over here. 3.5 to 3.5. You plug one in the computer, one in the headset, but of course you can't go very far. So if you forget to unplug yourself when you get up to go to the bathroom, especially like when you're playing video games, that's what I like about wireless. You just get up and go. Or you want some coffee, you just get up and go. But when you got the wire hooked and you forget, you yank on the wire and can damage it. So that'd be bad. Wow, we still got 14 people in here. Been on here for 2 hours there. So yeah, I know we just playing around the last hour here. We're just just having some fun here. I like YouTube, cherry pick, custom pick my shows what that I want to watch. Pay $11.90 a month, no ads. Support my YouTube creators. There you go. Yeah, speaking of that, thank you guys for your support. Oh, thanks, Michael, for the $3 PayPal. Okay, awesome. Appreciate that. Awesome. All right, so let's see here. We've been on here for a couple hours. 13 people left, so I know Siova is going to be going live here pretty soon. So let me do that. Let me just go ahead and wrap things up here. If you got any last minute questions or comment, oh, looky here.
Yo,
How you doing?
what's going on? Like I told you, bro.
Are you at the studio?
No, I'm not. I'm actually at the house chilling.
Oh, you're at the house chilling. Okay, gotcha. Okay.
But you don't hear the look. Like I'll speak and you'll see. You'll hear the delay, bro. Like you'll have. It's only when you have guests. When you have guests, that's when you'll notice the delay.
Yeah, I think more of the delay is just the going between StreamYard between you and me through the internet. I think that's where the latency is.
It's the Bluetooth, bro. Like when it comes to guests, when it comes to you being solo, then yeah, it doesn't matter because you're solo. But when you have guests on, you will notice a delay. I've noticed it all the time. That's why I sometimes I would catch myself like.
All right, I'm going to do that. Okay, when you stop speaking, like I'm going to have you do this. You
just pay attention to the image.
I want you to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then when you say 5, I'm going to raise my finger up, and we'll see if there's any delay.
Okay. All right. Let me start now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, you had a 2 millisecond delay.
Well, 2 milliseconds is not very much at all. But that's pretty quick, though.
But
I mean,
when it's
sometimes you
only
can have
it's only when you have
millisecond.
guests.
Like when you're on a phone call talking to another person, sometimes it could be 100 millisecond delay, which is crazy because I do that sometimes too. Like when I'm talking to Chase, sometimes I'll start talking and Chase will start talking at the same time. You know, it's just like, it's like, oh, whoops, sorry. But that's because he's got high pings because he's on Sprint.
Yeah, you.
Yeah,
It's only when you
Sprint's
have guests. That's
or
it.
T-Mobile. Yeah, I
But
got you.
when we're solo, it doesn't matter, because it's just you. But it's just
Gotcha.
when you have guests, you want to just use the wired. That's for sure,
Yeah.
100%. But with the mic is better.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I really like this thing. It's really cool.
Told you it'll clear you up 100%.
Yeah, I can't wait to watch this. I'm gonna watch this on the replay after it's over and just see it. But I did test
Bro,
this thing before I come live. I actually did a short recording on StreamYard and then played it back to myself and then I tweaked it a little bit. I have my mic gain on 11. That's it. This thing is
that's nothing.
super sensitive. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
This thing's amazing.
Yeah, it's sensitive. That's the only thing I have noticed. You have to have it turned down. If not, it'll.
Yeah, it'll be overdrive.
Yeah, but
And if you
it's
talk really
perfect.
close, it's like it gets real bassy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it still sounds good though. It sounds way clearer
Yeah,
than
yeah.
the
If you talk
headset.
a little closer, where you want like a little bit more bassy, that's it's like, like screw T-Mobile. See, if you talk softer and closer, it gives you that heavy bass effect,
But it
without
still sounds
being. But it still sounds
still
clear. Yeah,
still sounds a lot clearer than it would with the headset.
yeah,
It's
absolutely.
the same thing as using my AirPods. Way big
Mm-hmm.
difference.
Let's see.
But yeah, man, EMP attacks, bro. People don't believe them.
I know. Well, yeah. I just want to let everybody know that because man, it's a reality now, and I'm telling you what, this stuff is lining up with the prophecy that's in the Bible. Even it,
Electromagnetic pulses, bro. That's the new thing now because it's
yeah.
easier to do.
Because it says the war of Gog and Magog, and when you look up Gog and Magog, when it's talking about, it's referring to the old ancient, what it is today and stuff. I mean, you look at it, Gog and Magog. That's Russia and Turkey and Iran, China attacking
Yeah,
Israel. It's crazy.
exactly, bro. It's crazy,
So
man.
I mean, everybody wants peace. We have
Like,
people trying to do peace. I mean, look at the peace deals we got going on. You know,
exactly.
Israel has made like 3 or 4 peace deals. And what does it say in the Bible, dude? It says in there, it says that just when you think all is well and everything is good, you see peace everywhere. Everywhere there's peace. And you're thinking in your head, everything is fine. And then that's when it happens. World War III.
Yep.
It doesn't say World War III, but it says the Gog and Magog.
Yeah, bro.
Yep.
Because think, and then of course we're gonna try to go help them. Let's say in case something
We're
does
not going to be
happen.
able to because the MP.
The
It says that in
EMP.
the
Yep.
Bible too. It says that the Great Babylon, that's what is referred to in the Bible, is USA. Babylon. As it says in there, Babylon the whore. Yeah. That's because USA has fallen so much from God. They're trying to take God out of the schools, religion out of the schools, all this stuff. So, and then we're seeing all this craziness happen. Yeah, it's pretty
Yeah,
crazy.
bro. It's ridiculous, man. It sucks that
Mm-hmm.
there can't be peace between the worlds.
I know.
Between
I wish
countries.
there could, but as long as the devil's on the earth, there's never going to be no peace.
Oh,
For sure.
I delayed there for a sec. Right now. I'm visible.
Oh, okay. Chase
Visible's
says, I
good,
enjoy
bro.
the camp shirt if it fits your lifestyle. Oh, yeah. Talking about the shirt. Yeah. I've been wearing my Florida Keys shirts, but last live stream in this one here, I just did laundry, so I cleaned this one again. So, yeah, I got the shirt in fin, feather, and fur in is it Mansfield? Not Mansfield. There's another town up that way. I forget what town it is. It's up. Oh, Worcester. Woost. It's like rooster, but it's Worcester. That's the city up there. Fin, feather, and fur. That's where I got this. And I got this in 2014 or 2013, one of those 2 years. It's when I was working in West Virginia when I was making all the money. So this shirt was like $80, and of course, it was a real cool camo. This is a Under Armour, and I forget. Oh, real. It's Under Armour shirt, but it's made by Real Tree Camo. So yeah, this is a very comfortable shirt, and it's a pretty cool camo shirt. You could actually hunt with this well, it's not when it's cold outside, but like if you do hunting like in the summertime when you're hunting for stuff that you
Damn,
can shoot in the summertime.
dude, I just saw a commercial on TV. Verizon's giving $1,000 off the Switch, like off a phone.
Are you
Jesus.
serious? Oh,
Yeah.
nice. I would not screw T-Mobile even if they were walking on 4 feet. There's the comment of the night right there. There you go. That is so crazy. United States will fall defending Israel. It's in about, yep. See, Maverick even read it too. See, yeah. Everybody knows it's going to happen. So if you watch the movie called The Book of Eli, that is exactly how the USA will end up. Oh, okay. Yeah, Chase told me about that movie. I need to watch it. It's got Denzel Washington in it as a star.
Book of Eli, yeah.
Yep. Chase says the one by Rooster. Yep. I've been to that store. Oh, you have? Okay. Yeah, see, I took my parents out to eat at one of those Amish restaurants. And after we ate, we went up to Finn Feather Fur, and I got a few things. Got my knife sharpened, got the shirt, bought my dad a few things. So that was the nice thing back in my West Virginia days when I was working in an oil field, making $100,000 a year. I take them out to dinner, take them shopping, all that. Those are the good old days. It's just too bad I got laid off. But it happens. Just gotta move on and keep going. They have great deals. Yeah, they did. They had great deals. And on my way up to Lake Erie, I stopped at a little store called Charm Outdoors in Charm. It's nice too. Okay.
I just got some more internal documentation about what I'm gonna do tomorrow for T-Mobile.
Oh, so you're gonna do a live stream Sunday night before SMT, or what you guys doing? You guys gonna do back to back or something?
Probably something like
that's
that.
That's why I came live tonight on Saturday night, because I figured I'd get mine out of the way Saturday night. Then if you guys do a double, see, that's the thing with having all these channels, trying to coordinate. I'm gonna make
I'd be sending you the link. You never damn pop on, dude.
Oh yeah, well you usually send them like after the fact. So and once the stream started, I don't go back and look. So I don't even look. So,
bro, it's crazy the documents I just got right now. Wow.
Oh wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, more exposures, bro. I don't give a damn.
Tech for Your Needs says you mean WORCESTR mass. Yeah, how a normal person would say that is Worcester. Like there's no H in there, but they say Worcester. But you know how Massachusetts people say it? They say Worcester. So how the hell do you get WOOSTR out of that word? Worcester. I can't figure it out. I just shake my head. My dad was a truck driver. He used to deliver over there, and he would say he hate going over there because they would say, "Well, where are you delivering your load?" He says, "Worcester," and they go, "I never heard of that in Massachusetts. Never heard of that town." He said, "How's it spelled?" My dad would say WORCESTER. He goes, "Yeah, there's no H in there, but I like putting an H in there because it looks like it's missing an H." He said, "I call it Worcester." He goes, "No, that's called Worcester." My dad says, "What?" Because you need to learn how to talk, man, because that's not how you say that. That's so hilarious. Yeah. Some people call it rooster, like almost kind of like a chicken. They pronounce it like an R instead of a W. And some people say Worcester. So, I don't know. You say Worcester or Worcester or how you say it, but I don't know. Kind of crazy. And let's see. Oh, no. You didn't hear wrong. You didn't hear wrong at all. Yeah, that's exactly all right. English. Yeah. That's how they pronounce it up there, that word. So when I say Worcester, then yeah, that's what you guys think. I'm talking about Massachusetts because that's the way they say it. So it's kind of crazy.
Hey, all I'm gonna say is whoever's on the
Huh?
On the Sprint, whoever's on the Sprint network or rocking an older phone, you better upgrade. I
Yeah.
got a surprise
Well,
coming tomorrow. It's gonna tell you what date.
yep. We've been telling people for months now that if you're a Sprint customer, you need to dump skunk and go with AT&T Verizon.
Oh, it goes
Because when
both
they, when,
ends.
when they remove all those Sprint customers off this network and dump them on T-Mobile, the congestion is going to be crazy. The congestion is going to be nuts.
Bro, I've been seeing internal. How do you call it? I've been seeing on the Facebook and all that, bro. How people are talking so much trash about T-Mobile, bro. So much trash. Even Sprint customers are like, man, ever since this murder, my service has tanked to shit. They're like,
T-Mobile is
even those.
desperate, standing on the street corner looking for Skimpy, hoping to get a customer. Oh boy. Well,
They
thanks
got
for
the
putting
man.
it that word so that it's not like something that's going to be getting anybody in trouble. So, yeah, whenever you guys talk on here and chat, make sure you do it just like that. That way, you know, we want to try to keep this civilized just in case the kids watching or, we know what that meant, but, without coming straight out and saying it. So, I mean, I really am trying to keep my YouTube channel as clean as possible. I'm trying not to do cuss words and
hon-
crazy content. So I try to keep it as clean as possible. It's just
Honestly, bro, I'm gonna start putting parental advisory. Nobody under 18 can watch my stuff, bro. Or start putting
yeah,
it on it so it can be more free, bro. Because
yeah,
this is it's too hard. It's just too hard,
yeah.
to
Well, I mean,
to
when you go in there and label this for not for kids, you're actually doing that same thing. But a kid can still stumble on your channel. That's the thing.
yeah.
So,
That's why I put it in the description too yesterday. I was like, any blah blah
oh
blah
yeah,
under
for the
18.
replay, that's really important to put that in there. Yeah,
Yup, I
yeah,
put it right in the top of the description. Right when you look at the description, that's the first thing you see: parental advisory,
mm-hmm,
not suitable for anyone under the age of 18. Thank you.
mm-hmm, yep.
Yeah,
I was on State Route 40, parallel to 70. I had no service coming past Perry Elementary School, whatever. See, he's on Sprint. He's already losing signal where he normally has signal.
yup.
Yeah,
What's
it's
new?
time. Chase, you got to get off there, man. You
Gotta dump the skunk.
got to dump the skunk, man. You got to
Dump
go
the
to
skunk.
AT&T or Verizon. Verizon is really
Gotta
good up there where he's at. Verizon
gotta
has
dump
more coverage than AT&T, but AT&T has more speed.
gotta dump the skunk.
Mm-hmm. But AT&T is pretty good. He's going to get FirstNet eventually. He's just waiting for his certifications to come so he can prove because they want certifications to prove that you're a firefighter. So before they'll
All
give
you
you FirstNet.
if he is a volunteer firefighter, then he all he needs to do is get a letter from the thing, from his how do you call it, department that he's volunteering at, and that's with the
The
letter with
fire
the
chief,
letterhead.
the fire
Yep.
chief. Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
There you go, Chief.
You're not gonna have like the only difference between, like,
Yeah.
let's say like an actual real firefighter versus in military versus having the volunteer or anything with the volunteer. You just don't get access to buy
Mm-hmm.
the first net radios and stuff like that, but you can
Yeah.
get everything else. You get the service.
Mike West says, Carlos, are you getting the Rebel 5G?
Yeah, I'm gonna pick one up.
Oh, you are? I
I
figure you wouldn't even waste
actually
your time on that thing just because it's a China phone
no
and
no
garbage, and
I'm gonna
you,
pick I'm gonna I'm
you're
gonna
going to
pick it
get it
up
to
and I'm gonna
prove
burn it.
people. Oh, then you're gonna get it. You're gonna test it and prove to everybody this garbage, and then you're gonna burn it.
Yeah, I'm either gonna
That sounds
burn it,
like a good plan.
or I'll probably give it away, bro. I'll probably give it away because it's a piece of crap. Somebody else can have it.
Well, that's true. You can give it away to somebody that's less fortunate and that happens to have mediocre service in their area. Because there is some areas that T-Mobile does work.
Yeah.
There's not very many
Oh yeah.
customers. I mean, there's places like that. So,
Well, yeah, especially
Ricky,
with
are you from Massachusetts? I lived there all my life. Nope, I'm not from Massachusetts. I've never been to Massachusetts in my life. Nope, nope, nope.
especially
I
with
was
all the
born.
churn they're experiencing.
I was born in West Palm Beach, Florida. That's where I was born. And then,
Imagine all the turn, Ricky. That's
huh?
why the network has been getting decent for the areas that already had decent service. It's getting better because everybody's leaving the network.
Yeah, there's
Upstate,
some
you saw
churn.
that. You saw New York City, bro. New York City has damn
I saw
70
your
something percent
stats
turn.
on your stream last night. Yeah, that's crazy,
Mm-hmm.
man. People are dumping it. Yeah, I'm
In
in the key as
Florida,
well.
hard too.
Yes. Chase says, didn't know that. That's all I needed. Thank you, Carlos, for telling me that. Going to get some wheels turning and see what I can get going. There you go. Time to dump skunk. Yeah, it just sucks because I'm trying to talk to Chase on the phone. He's driving down the road, and then I just drop a call and just lose him out. And he's on a hilltop. He can see the tower from where he's at, but it just doesn't work.
Because they're reducing the power on the towers. That's what they're doing.
Yeah, that too.
Because band 41 at my house, I used to get like over 150 down
Mhm.
and like 6, 7 up, and
So what
then
they're
with no
doing,
loss. Now I'm getting a lot of packet loss and half the
yeah.
speeds.
So what they're doing is they're making the Sprint service horrible so that you call and complain, and then they can say, "Oh, well, just switch. We bought Sprint. We're transitioning over, so all you got to do is just switch your line over to T-Mobile, and it's all going to be better." They're going to
That or
deceive and deception them, these poor people into
that or if
switching.
you have the newer phones, then all they gotta do is add the Roam at Home SOC code.
Yeah, yep, that's true. If your phone's capable of T-Mobile already, exactly. So they're doing this on purpose to get people to call in so that they can migrate them. Sure is. Just asking because you said your father drove. Yeah, he was a truck driver. He used to deliver stuff all the time up that way. He used to go to Trenton, New Jersey, Worcester, my, there, Burlington, Vermont. He used to drive there a lot. There's a lot of warehouses up there. So, yeah, he was a truck driver. He went from the Midwest to the New England states back and forth all the time. He's
The
retired now.
worm, the worm,
What were
the worm.
Verizon, AT&T has the best networks. Well, that's for sure. With everything going on, Carlos, you don't realize how much a giveaway like that would be appreciated. Times are really tough. Very true.
Gotcha, man. Gotcha. We won't burn it then.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't want to burn something that's could be used by somebody. For sure. Yes.
I got a lot of T-Mobile burning gear about to happen. I got somebody shipping me a bunch of
Oh
T-Mobile
yeah.
gear.
Oh man, I
Yeah,
can't wait for this. This is gonna be
I'm
awesome.
gonna do it on the live stream.
You're gonna do it
That's
on a
why that's
live
what
stream.
that's why you think I picked up that whole setup right now for the whole mobile thing, so it could be all professional. We're gonna do this
Oh, I
very
got you. I got you.
yeah.
There, look at that. I just switched studios here. You know where I'm at now?
You're at the T-Mobile store.
It stinks in here. What's that smell?
It's probably the
I
skunks,
smell
bro.
I smell skunks and I smell rabid coons.
But
Don't you? I can smell them, man. I mean, it
Jesus,
smells like they're like right next to me. Ah, there he is. Oh my God, he just sprayed. Ah! Rescue me, skunk ape, rescue me. Okay, bro. Oh, here's where the bass comes in good. Okay, bro. I got you, bro. I'm going to come rescue you. Yeah, I'm going to sink my teeth in them 18 or T-Mobile towers. Yeah.
that's an ugly skunk ape, dude.
There, how was that? Is that cool?
That's an ugly ass skunk ape.
That's why I picked it. Unlike the real skunk ape out there, did you see the avatar for his? It's got like this, looks like a monster with the teeth on it and stuff like that.
Dude, what happened to skunk ape, man? I'm surprised
I don't
skunk ape
know.
doesn't have.
He didn't show up tonight. I don't know where he's at. That's weird because he's usually always in my live streams. It's kind of weird. All right, I gotta get out of this T-Mobile store. This is making me want to vomit because it stinks like skunk in here so bad. And I can hear them people behind me, the T-Chains people. They're dancing behind me. I just can't take it anymore.
He's shaking his belly against the glass.
I gotta get out of here. Get out of here, as they say in New York. Yeah, let's see. All right, here. Let's go here. All right, there. There. This is better. Now I'm at John Ledger's house. This is probably what John Ledger's house looks like. I mean, look at his house. It's beautiful.
Enjoying the lavish riches of
Yes.
$80 billion merger.
He's living off the magenta nectar. How you like that? Living off the
Yeah.
magenta. Nectar. Yeah. Well, the thing is, it's September. And you know what time it is up north. There we go. Let's do that for the rest of the stream. There we go. How's that? Oh,
That's
we can even
true.
do
It
the
is.
background. That's what I love about this StreamYard, man. The StreamYard, you can do some really cool stuff. Oh, yeah, but I gotta add. I have to add this one in here. Let's see. I don't have this one in the background. Let's see. Let me find it here. Yeah, pretty soon the leaves will be changing in a couple months because it's going to be fall up north. Let's see, where's this at here? Oh, I don't know where I put that. Did I put it in here? Oh yeah, here it is. Okay, I thought I had it in here. Okay, there it's downloading now, and now watch this. Now we go from the beach. There we go. How's that? This green screen is just amazing, man. I just love this feature, man. I still gotta get a second LED light. So once I get that second light, get the light behind me, because right now the light's hitting me in the nose. It's hitting me right here, so it's making me look like I got like a glowing nose. It's like a white nose, or because you know the shade of my hat. You know,
Yeah.
I can see it. It's like really white right here. See there? It's like I'm out in the sun. You know, it's like. But yeah, I'm rocking the camera, man. This 1080p camera is awesome. Of course, I can't hear what I sound like right now, but when I watch this back, I'll be able to hear. So I
The
can't
only
wait to hear it for the first time. So.
the only thing I don't like about the camera is when you move away from it a little bit, it gets dim.
Oh yeah. It's very. Yeah, I have to keep reminding myself to keep 6 inches from it. That's why I got set up just like this so that I can talk across it and still see everything and all that stuff. So.
Because I noticed that when you start going when you
Yeah,
start going further away from it or something, it starts. I don't know why does it do that? Is that automatic?
it's noise canceling is what it is, and plus the pattern. You know, the pattern
No,
is
no.
like
I'm
there's a
talking about the webcam. The webcam.
webcam. What about the
Yeah,
webcam?
when I step away, like let's say I'll step away two away and it'll start to dim out. Maybe because you have a light above you, but
Oh yeah. Lighting is definitely the key. It's definitely the key. It makes it all good. All right, let's see. Got anything else
I've
in the
noticed
chat here? Let's see.
I've noticed focus issues too a little bit.
Yeah, yeah. Every
Like
now and then I'll see that it don't focus all the way right. Yeah. Well, see, I'm not right directly in front of it either. So if I'm directly in front of it, it focuses better. But the way I do it is I'm back off to the side. That's just how I got it set up there. So
it's probably just light. It's probably how do you call it? The lighting. It's got to have the
yeah,
right lighting.
yeah. I just got to play with the lighting just a little bit more too. Tech for You Need says, hope the migration goes smoothly from Sprint to T-Mobile. Well, it's not. It's not going good at all. RFK already tested T-Mobile router, and he says, junk, trash, don't waste your money. Yeah, this thing here. This thing is T-Mobile test drive. Garbage. Garbage. Yeah. Garbage. I'm living the POS mobile experience. Yes, you are. Until you dump them. Yeah, you got to get on FirstNet right away, man. Uh-oh. I cannot wait for November 3rd. Oh, here we go. Can't do that, Michael. Can't type stuff like that. Told you can't do that. Yep. Can't do that. Don't want to start no problems. Got to keep that stuff off the side. Oh, wait. So one day they have to pay for their own doing someone higher than me. Yep. Streamlabs is a simple web-based live stream program, not like others use software in order to work. Yeah, that's true. Yes, StreamYard is simple, easy to use. It's really cool. Maverick says he can't wait for autumn. Look at that. Yeah, see, it even matches my shirt. See, I got the camo shirt on. I got the oak trees in the back. See, that's what those are. Those really dark reds. Those are oak trees. You can almost tell what tree it is by just looking at the color. Hello, Gregory. Welcome to the channel. This is our newest Patreon member. For anybody who doesn't know, welcome to the Patreon.
Welcome,
You guys' support is greatly appreciated.
dude. Holy crap!
Sure.
You know, yesterday when I started the live stream, I was at 642 subs. I'm at
Yeah.
675 now. I didn't even know I gained that many. Holy crap!
Oh, really? Yeah.
Damn, dude, that's freaking crazy, dude.
I hid my sub count, like how Sneed was saying that he hid his until he got to 1,000. I did the same thing. I went in there and I hid mine too, so it doesn't show how many I have. So he said it worked for him. He said he just grew really fast just because people didn't see the numbers,
Yeah,
and they just subscribed because they liked who he was and everything, not by what these numbers were. So I figured I'd give that a try and see what happens. So we'll see if I gain any more. Let's see. Chase says I have no update on the Otsego Tower. Oh, okay. Yeah, the electrical company up there, AEP, which is American Electric. I don't know what the P stands for is. Oh, Power. American Electric Power. Yeah. They're building a 300-foot tower on a little town. The little town has like 50 people in it in a valley. It's like in a very low spot. And they're building a tower up there to fill in a dead spot for their radio system because they have a 700, 800 megahertz system. It's basically similar to band 14 and band 12 and band 13. It's basically the same frequencies almost, but it's on the two-way radio channels. It's almost like what the fire departments and the police use. It's two-way communications. Well, they're putting a new tower up, and we're thinking that AT&T is probably going to put some antennas up on that, especially with FirstNet, since they have to cover everything. That's the only dead spot up there. If they put antennas on a 300-foot tower, that is going to take care of that whole area. It's going to be so much better. So we're hoping AT&T puts some stuff on there.
FirstNet is amazing.
Yeah. Have you went by there, Chase? Is the tower even finished built yet? It should be up by now. It doesn't take very many days to build it. 5G is in infancy. I don't see what is going to be the thing about it. From 3 to 4 years. Then, if it's not working standard, then there's a no-no. Well, 5G will happen. It just takes money and time, and the only two companies that's actually doing the time and doing the money is AT&T and Verizon. So, AT&T is already switching over band 5, and they're using DSS. So they're using the whole band of band 5 for 5G, and then the whole band for LTE at the same time. And they're getting ready to do band 2 next. So they're doing 5, 2. Then the next band they're going to hit is 4 and 66, that band. And then 14 and all. I mean, eventually, by January 1st, every single band that AT&T has will have 5G on it. So it'll be all carrier aggregated. So if you got the newer phone, the X55 modem in it, it's going to be able to carrier aggregate all the low and mid bands together. And you can have 5 bands of 5G. The whole bandwidth, not 5% like Skunky's doing. You get the whole band. So yeah, AT&T and Verizon is going to do it. They're launching everything now. And then, of course, Verizon is going to do their
baby.
millimeter wave thing in the urban areas, and then AT&T is going to do the millimeter wave in the rural areas. With that air gig. You're going to put millimeter wave on top of every power pole is going to have millimeter wave on it. So if you got a road that has power lines on it, you're going to have millimeter wave. And even if you drive 2 miles down the road from them power lines, guess what? You're going to have still low band and mid band to use, because guess what? If there's no tower there, what they'll do is they'll put up a tower. They'll build a monopole, put up on a hilltop, and they'll use a microwave link called integrated access backhaul. They'll catch it off those power lines. It'll go up to the site, and then you'll have low band and mid band 5G on that site. And it could be on a hilltop. All they have to do is have electric run to it. And here's the thing: if they run electric just to that tower site, guess what's also going to that tower site? Everywhere you put power to a tower site, it's going to have millimeter wave on it. So they don't even have to use IAB. They can just beam it right straight to this tower site. Put the millimeter wave node right on top of the pole, right next to where the tower is, and done. And it goes from wirelessly from there straight in. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty amazing what they do.
Yeah.
Nothing has been started. Well, it has been 5G has started, but it's in building phase right now. Is what it is. 5G is underdeveloped. Well, I wouldn't really call it underdeveloped. I would say 5G is being developed. The problem is T-Mobile has marketed it that it's already here and it's already big and it's already badass. It's already that's what they've done. T-Mobile has made 5G look like a laughing stock and a joke. It's their fault. It's not deployed nationwide. It may be in every state. The 5G phones prices are high. You're right. You have to be stupid to buy into their lies. 4G LTE is still superior. True. Now, as I've said before in my live streams, if you buy a 5G phone, you're going to get better LTE performance. Carlos has proved that to us. He took a 5G phone and he went out there and did speed tests, especially on
Yeah.
AT&T. How many megabits per second you get on LTE with a 5G phone?
Better than 5G, I'll tell you that much.
Well, yeah, because it's only 5% 5G. Because AT&T doesn't have 100% 5G yet. But their network is so great on LTE, and that modem that's in the phone is so good, it's making the LTE perform really good. Now later on, once they turn on all the bands with DSS and 5G, then the phone is going to have 100% 5G, and then that 5G phone will work even better than what it had on LTE. So that's the whole key. You got to have a good LTE network first, and then you have to transition that over to a 5G network. And AT&T and Verizon are the only two that's doing it right, for sure. But it's all subjective. If it doesn't in your area, then you switch to what works. Like you said, it takes time. Yes, I agree. Some companies are going to get it working faster than the others, but time will tell. Very true. With us putting a second fire station down there, I'm confident we'll get covered. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. With a second fire station over there, yeah, you need to have some really good coverage right there. AT&T has fake 5G. I don't see the point knocking one company and not the other. Like I like I can care less whatever works in my area. That is what I'm sticking with. Yes, and that's that I have repeatedly said many times on my live streams that 5GE is fake 5G. I've said it many times. You can go back and watch all my videos. 5GE is fake. It's 100% LTE. Now AT&T
5G.
5G is also fake 5G because it's only 5 or 10%. But the thing is, the LTE picks up the slack. Whereas you got T-Mobile, their LTE sucks and their 5G sucks. So it's a double whammy when you're with them. So yeah, AT&T has fake 5G. The 5GE is fake. The 5G is fake until they get all the upgrades done, and then it'll be real 5G. And even if T-Mobile adds other bands, they're still going to be behind because right now, band 71 is only 30% deployed across the country. So basically, they only have 30% of the towers with N71, and N71 is the worst to have for 5G since it's just a very small sliver of bandwidth. AT&T's is not much better. AT&T only has 5 or 10 megahertz also of 5G. But here's where the magic's going to be. When AT&T does band 4 and 66, you get that bigger swath. They do band 2, they get once they have 5, 2, and 66 and 14, all those bands done together, then you're going to have a couple hundred megahertz of spectrum. It's going to be all 5G. While T-Mobile is still trying to even get 5G on every tower site they have. That's the difference between the two.
Skunk mode, bro. Get out of here. Skunk mode. We're gonna do nothing. All they're gonna do is
Skunk.
send the skunk apes.
I'm calling them on Tuesday. I'm going to get an update on it. Okay. Yep. I bet you AT&T will probably put some stuff on that tower site. That would be awesome. Because right now they don't even have to have fiber run to that tower, because there's going to be power already there. And you know how AEP is going to run their internet to it. They're going to transmit it with a millimeter wave dish. So they're going to do wireless backhaul from one of their other sites, and that's how they do it. And you never know. Maybe, no, I don't think AEP would let them use that. What AT&T would have to do is they would have to put their own dish up there and point it to another tower site, put a dish on it, and then do the wireless backhaul from that site and run it up there to Otsego, and then they would be golden. Because they can get a couple hundred megabit or gigabits per second down on those wireless backhauls now. Because now they got those extra millimeter wave frequencies. Yeah, auction 103 was so important for millimeter wave because they got lots. And see, here's the thing too. All these auctions from this point on, I don't know if you guys talked about this or not, but every one of these auctions that's happened since 103, they have to deploy and use at least 30% of the bandwidth that they buy in each county. So each county has to have 30% of it deployed. If they don't, then they get fined. And if they continue to squat on it, they get revoked. They're going to yank them. The FCC is not going to let another Sprint happen. They're not going to let that happen. Or Dish happen. Won't leave them out either.
Yeah.
So I don't know if anybody else has talked about that, but I know I mentioned it one other time, but one of my streams, but that just reminds everybody.
I knew that was happening. Yeah.
Think about this. Why did Verizon only buy the license for where they need it? Verizon could have went and bought a nationwide license. They have the cash. They could do a nationwide license. No problem. They got the cash. But what are they afraid of? They're afraid if they don't get it deployed 30% in every county, they're going to get fined, which is going to hinder their deployment.
And plus, they don't need it anyway. They're going after C-band and 6 gigahertz.
They're going after 3.7 and 3.4, which are the macro
6 gigahertz
and the high power bands. Well, the 6 it's wireless. It's just like 46 and 48. It's low power. It's the same thing. They won't need much of that.
There's gonna be 1,200 licenses, 1,200 megahertz of licensing available on 6 gigahertz.
Well, yeah, that's the whole band. But yeah, that's going to be indoor use, and that's also going to be for outdoor use. But it's going to be like band 48. It's only going to be low power. You can't use higher power on those frequencies because they're going to interfere with the home Wi-Fi.
Yeah, well, they want that in C-band. I know that. Oh,
yeah. 3.7 is high power, and 3.4 is going to be, so that's 380 megahertz of high power stuff. Yeah, they're going to like really, really go. I mean, it's just like taking a piece of fish or a piece of chicken and drop it in a piranha tank. You watch how fast they gobble up that piece of chicken. It's gonna be the same thing, man. It's gonna be crazy. See, Chase says T-Mobile is equivalent to poop. That's a pretty good one there. Like SMT said, we will tell the truth about every carrier, positive news, negative news. Doesn't matter. A duck is a duck. Yep. A duck is a duck. I like that. That's so true. Duck is a duck. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about the 3.7 band and the 3.4 band. Those two bands are high power bands. They're going to be equal to 2.5, 2.3, 2.5 band 41, 2.3 band 30.
It's going to be better, bro.
They're going to be equal to those. Well, they won't be better.
Better because it's a virgin spectrum. There's nothing on it, period.
Well, there's nothing there, but see the thing you got to remember, the higher you go in frequency, the less the range.
No, I know.
So 3.7 is not going to have as much range as 2.5. It's going to be less range because they're capped out at a certain power level. They can't go past that. So they're going to have to densify it. But know who already
it's going to be utilized.
Yes. And Verizon's good at densifying stuff. Oh. Well, look what Verizon already has. They already have mid-band density already. And that's what they're going to do. They're going to just, once the 3.7 stuff is bought and the 3.4 stuff is bought, they're going to start putting more antennas up there. And by the time that happens, they're going to have a special antenna that's one gigantic panel, but it has actual the same capacity as four of the little squares. You know what I'm saying? Because the little square is a massive MIMO, so it's got 64 by 64 in it. Well, can you imagine making a new panel that has four sets of 64s in it, four times the capacity of massive multiple user, multiple. The MIMO is going to be. I mean, you can put one panel up and you have four times the capacity. You can have your 3.4 on there, your 3.7 on there. You can have your band 48 on there. You can have all. You can literally have 250 megahertz of spectrum. Can you imagine 250 megahertz of 5G on midband that is densified? I'm telling you, Verizon is going to be over a gigabit nationwide in a couple years. Well, they're already over a gigabit, in the urban areas where they have service, but they're going to expand that with the new technology, the extended millimeter wave technology, the beamforming, and the holographic beamforming using the Pivot 5G and the Echo 5G. When they do all that stuff together, Verizon is going to be major king in 2 years. And don't forget about AT&T. They got a lot of tricks up their sleeve. They got some other stuff they're working on too. So AT&T is going to be very awesome as well. Them two are going to be king daddies, while T-Mobile is going to be still dancing around in their pink thongs, saying, "We're going to leapfrog them. We're going to leapfrog them." They ain't going to leapfrog nobody.
They're the redheaded stepchild. Then not even the, how do you call it? The foster care home program wanted.
Let's see here. Okay, let's see. I wish StreamYard would make this feature we are asking for, because it's gray in here. When you click on it, it turns blue. Once you click on it one time, and you click off of it, it should change to another color, like yellow or something. So when you see yellow, you know you already clicked on it. So you can rapidly find your place in here. This is driving me crazy, because then this thing moves you all the way to the bottom, and you're not ready to go to the bottom. See, that's another thing. This auto scroll, they need a feature in here so we can turn that off, so it doesn't move on us. It stays in one spot.
Honestly, bro,
I think StreamYard would do it. I bet you their engineers or their software people are working on it now for us.
That's why all I do is just do the introductions. I'll pop a comment up here and there, but I don't bother too much with the thing. I'll read the comments, I'll see them, but that's the reason why I don't, because I don't want to deal with the popping up and down.
Yeah, this is kind of aggravating. Let's see. T-Mobile was waiting for the user to push the flush button. Look down the pipe, it goes. There we go. All right. So, all right, yeah, we've been on here for 2 hours, 47 minutes. It's raining like crazy here. I don't hear no more thunder, so I guess the storm's kind of weakened up a little bit here. I got to make some food, too. I haven't eaten yet. Let me pull my radar up and look at it here. Let's see, radar. Oh, the whole region of storms all died, and the energy just transferred in the air. Look at this. It went from storms to this. It's just a whole big blob of green and yellow. Look at that. Isn't that crazy how thunderstorms just turn into that? Now watch. Let me put it in loop for you. Watch how it goes. Now watch. You had individual thunderstorms. Look. This thunderstorms all weaken out, and it just all turns into this big blob of moisture. And when you do the cloud tops, this will even show you on the cloud tops too. Watch how the cloud tops do it. See how the cloud tops now are all just see how the storms just kind of like, isn't that cool how it does that sometimes? Weather is just fascinating sometimes. It's just fascinating. And watching a thunderstorm build into a tornado is fascinating too. I mean, of course, we don't like what it does and the damage, how it hurts people, but there goes the sheriff. Sheriff just drove past the front. You see him on my cam. See, I got my cam on my phone. See there? The reason I did that is because this is separate from my computer. So This uses different bandwidth, so I'm not using the same bandwidth on my laptop. So I'm using, because just by viewing that is eating up some of my bandwidth. So I'm trying to separate a little bit. So
The bandwidth.
yeah, since I only have 30 upload, and I mean I have
They
400 megabits down, but
they
still when you
finally
got a lot of HD stuff streaming at the same time on one device, it's really hard on it.
they finally fixed the stuff in my office, so now I got symmetrical fiber.
Oh, you do?
So yeah, dude,
Sweet.
it's fast. The internet, CenturyLink, man. CenturyLink is fiber's awesome.
Oh, nice. That's
Better
good.
than stupid Cox cable, man.
Yeah. Yeah, that does suck. Okay, let's see what we got here. Oh, no other comments. All right, so I guess you guys are all commenting it out. It's only 14 people left. I know it's been a long stream, but we're having fun. At least Carlos got to come in here and say hi. Good to see Carlos always. Yep, and make sure you watch for the streams tomorrow. I just heard somebody just sent me a message too. Somebody just sent me a message on something. I heard it beeping. Where was it at? I think it was on. Nope, wasn't there. Got so many different apps. I never know which one it is. Where's it at? Oh, okay. That was Tech Extremists. So sorry. I'll try to join you sometime. I'm celebrating birthday with family. Also, Tech Extremists are doing a birthday party. Okay, that's good. See, that's the thing when I did a live stream today. This holiday weekend, I was afraid that there wouldn't be very many watchers or guests because it is a holiday weekend. But I just want to still keep stream content going. I didn't want to skip too many days. I want to keep content coming. So, but yeah, make sure you guys subscribe to the Carlos's channel, SMT's channel, Tito's channel, Tech Extremists. They're all in there. Just go to my page and look to the right. That's all you gotta do. Go click on About. Here, I can even show you. Find the page at here.
Bro, I wish more internet providers took upload more seriously.
Yeah.
Upload is what's important, especially now.
Oh yeah.
In today's world.
Yeah. So I'll show you guys on here. You go to my YouTube page. Okay. Go all the way to the bottom. There's my links. Donate at Patreon if you want to be a member. Donate one time at PayPal. There's a link to Twitter. I always post my lives and videos on there just in case you don't get alerts. I got my merch store where you can buy RFK Tech merch. Facebook link for the Facebook page. Twitch link for the Twitch. And Storyfire for the one for that too. Then on the right side, this is where the featured channels is. So make sure you go subscribe every one of these channels right here. All these channels. Sneed Mobile Tech, Carlos S Tech, More TK, TK's Garage, Auto Auction Rebuilds, Ciova, Tito, Billet TV, Tech 702, and the Tech Extremists. I think there's a couple more below here, but it only shows the top ones that I just put in there. But I think if you click on this, it shows you them all. I think. Yeah, if you click on channels, it actually shows you all the channels I got in there. Yeah, so you got a couple other ones in here. It doesn't list them all, so you can click on channels. So then you got Tana Solit, you got the Scoop, you got Technoid, Tech RS. He's over in the UK. He's only 12 years old, and he does knockout streams and videos. And he's a gamer, and he likes building computers and stuff. Really cool talent there. And you got B-Tech Reviews. So make sure you check out all these guys. We got lots and lots of great YouTube content out there, so for sure. And then don't forget to go check out all my past streams too, because remember, you want to look at Air Gig. Here's Air Gig. You want to look about IAB, millimeter wave, new technology. There's so much stuff here that I've talked about wireless tech, even Starlink and the 5G satellites is coming out, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi. I'm trying to get as many beamforming, just all kinds of stuff. So just when you get time, I know there's a lot of hours of watching there, so you can watch them just watch them in chunks. Just pick a video, watch for 30 minutes, then come back, watch it for 30 minutes. Just watch it in chunks. That's what everybody else does. So there you go. So thank you to everybody for donating to the channel. They helped me get there. My next step is make sure my StreamYard's paid. They won't shut me off for 2 weeks, so they always give me a 2-week grace period. So the last time I paid it 2 weeks late, but it was okay. So I got one donation tonight, $33. Thank you, Michael, for that. Awesome. So each person just donates $2. All we need is 25 people, and there we go. StreamYard's paid. And I keep bringing you to 1080p and all these awesome features and backgrounds and all that good stuff. So thank you guys so much. And that's it. Any last words there, Carlos?
There's a couple. I think there's a couple of comments on there.
Oh, let me look and see. Let's see what we got here. That is bad news. Tornadoes on the South Dakota turned into hurricanes.
I think you're.
Yeah. Tell Carlos I'm enjoying my Galaxy D20 Ultra.
I think you meant S20.
Oh, S20 with Simple Mobile, and we know I get 5G 90%.
What? You're 10 megahertz of 5G? Get out of here.
No, wait a minute. Now, what carrier is he? Oh, Simple
Mobile is
Simple Mobile is MVNO T-Mobile. So yeah, it's not 90%.
Yeah. And you get higher pings with Simple Mobile, anyways, on the 5G part, than you do with actual T-Mobile. Yeah,
because it's throttled a little bit, So.
Yep.
They don't have deprioritization. They just use plain out throttling. They make your ping high and make your data slow down. It's the worst way to do throttling. That's why network slicing is better.
In some areas, it does work decent.
So what kind of speeds are you getting on the S20 Ultra New York City on Simple Mobile? Just curious, what you getting speed wise?
Because I know in the Bronx it's 4
restrictions still. Yeah, okay. All right. Good night, Gregory. Thanks for tuning in.
Because I already know in the Bronx, T-Mobile's forward. I know in Brooklyn.
Yeah. Well, they're dumping so many Sprint customers on the T-Mobile network now too, and it's not helping. And don't forget about the Boost Mobile customers. All those Boost Mobile customers are being dumped on there too.
And they're getting screwed because I got that Boost line
being dumped on there. It's crazy.
I got that Boost line, bro, and I ended up using all the priority data, and you only get like 0.06 up and down.
Oh, so they hard cap you like really big time when you see that's crazy.
Big time.
Yeah, even though they label it, you got unlimited data. Yeah, there's two types of data. There's the one that works,
2G,
what speed, and then you got the unlimited 2G, which doesn't even work. You go to load a web page and it doesn't even load up because it's too slow, for sure.
Yep.
All right, everybody. Thank you for watching. This is RFK Tech. Good to see you guys. See you on the next live stream. Make sure you tune in tomorrow night for either SMT or Carlos, whichever one has a stream, or both of them. They may have a double. We've been doing that kind of lately, haven't we? We've been doing 2 streams from 2 channels at one night. Trying to coordinate things together and give you guys 2 shows in one night. So
no more 4 hours, bro. I'm cool with that, man.
You remember Carlos in December? I'm the one who suggests that you test Simple and Walmart. I'm getting 200 plus LTE and 500 on midband. Oh, you must be getting in some of that band 46 stuff that they got, the Wi-Fi LTE.
Yeah, they got that.
Yeah, they got some band 46 going on up there. Yeah, that band 46 LTE-U, which means unlicensed. It's basically a hotspot. Yeah, you can get some killer speeds up there on that stuff. So, well, that's good. At least you're getting some good speeds up there. That's awesome. Yeah. All right, good night, Michael. Good to see you. I'm going to end this. I'm going to get me some food. So here we go. Let me hit my intro. Well, this is my intro video and my exit video. So here we go. I'm going to hit it. Good night, you guys. See you next time.